Dobar. Dobar. Puno na to. Skontujeme zvukový záznam. Či svieti? Vidíš, či svieti. Dobre. Dobre. Poďme na to. Zvuk sedí. Potrebujem nájsť niečo. Niečo prevratné. Sa vyčudiť. Máme nejaký kšeft. Pozrieme sa. Aké pikočky tu máme. Pozrieme sa, čo Michalko hovorí.
Priatelia, týždeň za nami a sme tu s ďalším vydaním relácie Veci verejné. Obsah tejto relácie bude náročný a v tom zmysle, že občas bývajú aj v politickom živote ťažké rozhodnutia a jedno z najťažších je to o konsolidácii. Najprv poviem prečo. Mal som už veľa debát, mal som už veľa reakcií ľudí, ktorí sú samozrejme naštvaní. To, čo robíme, sa teraz volá, že náklady vládnutia. To znamená, viete, z opozícii sa môžu len škeriť práve tí, ktorí to spôsobili. Práve tí zločinci, tí blázni okolo Matoviča, tí podvolení, nezodpovední, cynickí, ktorí spôsobili, že sme v úplnom rozvale a rozvrate a dneska tancujú na ako keby teda hroboch koalície. Ale najprv poviem 3 alebo 4 veci ohľadom toho, že prečo je to nutné. Druhá vec je, aká je alternatíva. Tretia, ako ťažko sa to robilo. A štvrtá, že ešte možno budú nejaké korekcie, aj keď nie je zásadné, ale že skrátka iná cesta nebola. Takže predovšetkým konsolidácia je nevyhnutná nie preto, že by sme radi ľuďom robili zle, alebo že by sme chceli zdražovať, ale preto, že čo by mohlo nastať, keby sme to neurobili. Matovič svojím plošným, zdrvujúcim, zničujúcim hospodárením, ktoré bohužiaľ on teda hovorí, že mal na to mandát, ktoré bolo síce katastrofálne, zlé, nekompetentné, hlúpe a strašným spôsobom nás zadlžilo, ale nedá sa presne právne vymáhať, pretože prešlo to zákonmi. A rozpočtovo bezpečná alebo zodpovedná Saska väčšinou sa podvolila, alebo to nechala tak, keď sa spojil s hocikým, a prešlo to a nerobila zásadné konzekvencie až na to posledné hlasovanie, tak spôsobil to, že dneska máme obrovský, ale obrovský deficit. Čo by sa stalo, ak by sme to nechali tak? Stalo by sa to, čomu sa hovorí grécka cesta. Obsluha štátneho dlhu by bola stále drahšia a drahšia, mohol by to v čase nejakom vyskočili 34% štátnych dlhopisov, aj keď samozrejme troška nám to brzdí alebo tlmí eurozóna, ale to je inak. Ak by sme nekonsolidovali pri štátnom dlhu je obrovský štátnik, za koľko si požičiavate. Ak by sme z Ačka, viete, máte trojačkové ratingy, dvojačkové, Ačkové, BB+, BBB+, BBB, BB-, BB a C a tak ďalej, investične nebudem vás s týmito detailami zaťažovať, ale spadnutie o jeden ratingový bod znamená okolo 2 miliard eur. To je šialená suma. My teraz konsolidujeme niečo 25-26 miliard. A keby sa nám ešte zvýšil tento akože cena alebo obsluha dlhová služba, tak by to malo extrémny dôsledok pre našu krajinu, našu životnú úroveň, perspektívu, rozvoj, všetko. Takto som museli prijať. Teraz, aké sú zásadné veci, ktoré sa museli prijať, a čo sme robili. Takže aby to bolo čo najmenej bolestivé, aby sa to čo najmenej dotklo ľudí. Takže tie vyjednávania boli viac než mesiac, asi 8 týždňov. Keď prvýkrát minister financií prišiel s návrhom, tak sme povedali, že v žiadnom prípade teda ten skokový nárast DPH a podobné a rozmýšľali sme, čo urobiť. Nakoniec sa nejakým spôsobom dohodlo, že asi to bude nevyhnutné, ale, a to je to podstatné, veci, ktoré sú dlhodobej spotreby, typu ľadničky, práčky, auta a tak ďalej, ktoré sa kupujú raz za 10 rokov, možno aj neskôr, toľko životnosť, tak také tie, keď teraz narastli o tie 4%, my budeme robiť všetko preto, aby keď sa trošku stabilizujú verejné financie, to kleslo. A to sú veci, ktoré nemusí každý človek to kupovať často. Môže možno odložiť tú spotrebu do lepších čias. A je to vec, hovorím, ako na 10 rokov, čiže tie 4% v takom čase sa nejakým spôsobom rozložia a pre spotrebníkov už to nebude mať až taký katastrofálny dôsledok. Ale veľmi, veľmi dôležité je to, že sme trvali na tom, aby DPH na potraviny, základné potraviny šlo úplne, že dole z 10 na 5%. Keď som mal potom na stretnutí aj predstaviteľov obchodných reťazcov a tí jasne jednoznačne museli teda slúbiť, že to premietnú do cien a že naozaj ceny základných potravín klesnú. Teda je to tak, že to, čo denne kupujete, by malo klesnúť a do istej miery konsolidovať alebo kompenzovať tie iné veci. Áno, väčšina tovarov služieb bude v tej vyššej sadzbe a áno, všetci si priplatia tie brísty, čo tam hovoria, že to je 1000 eur na rodinu, to je úplná blbosť. Vždycky to záleží od spotrebného koša, kto akú štruktúru spotreby má. Ale možno vysokopríjmová rodina to bude mať tak, ktorá má vysokú mieru spotrebného koša v tej vyššej skupine, teda že kupuje si oveľa viacej a častejšie tovary dlhodobej spotreby a podobne, ale áno, každému to bude niečo stáť, áno, dotkne sa to každého bežného človeka, ale nie každého rovnako. Zároveň sme robili kompenzačné opatrenia, ktoré tu na krátko komentujem. Takže ako ešte raz mi poviem, základné potraviny z 10 do 5, ostatné potraviny z 20 na 19, teda aj tie také akože kvalitnejšie, respektíve nejaké fajnšmekriny. 10 na 5 a teraz pozor. Malým nie veľkým, malým podnikom, živnostným sme znížili daňovú povinnosť. Pôvodné Kamenický chcel, aby sa teda viacej podielali na konsolidácii živnostníci. Viete, že Sulík, veľký to akože bojovník za podnikateľov, za malých podnikateľov, tak to bolo jasné. Pomáhame malým podnikateľom. Malým, ktorí majú obrat do 100 000 eur. V roku 16 až 20 mali živnostníci do 50 000 odpočty a až 20, teda do výšky 20 000 pri teda obrate 50 000. Prišiel Sulík, sekol to na 30 000, čiže absolútne znižil živnostníkov. Teraz to bude do 100 000. Daň majú inú než ostatní, to znamená, korporáty majú 20-19% daň, živnostníci do 100 000 majú 15% daň. Teraz pozor, úplne, ale úplne najviac to bude akože veľký bonus pre malé jednoosobové SROčky do príjmu 100 000 eur. Ak niekto má jednoosobovú SROčku alebo malú SROčku a živí sa tým, tak bude mať úplne že smiešnú daň 10%. Nikde v Európe nie je nižšia s výnimkou Maďarska, kde je 9%. 10% je naozaj, to už sa nedá podraziť. Takže toto sú kompenzačné mechanizmy, že na jednej strane sme nútení zdražovať, na druhej strane tí, ktorí naozaj sa živia vlastnou prácou, rozumom, schopnosťami, tak aspoň týmto sa im to nejakým spôsobom kompenzuje. A zrážkový daň z dividend sme zvýšili 10 na 7%. Takže toto sú veci, ktoré sú akože kompenzačné mechanizmy. Rodičovský dôchodok, počúvam to do bezvedenia, aké je to otrasné, aké je to zlé. Ešte sa pamätáte, že minulého roku prvá vec, ktorú napadlo Erika Tomáša, zrušiť rodičovský dôchodok. Vtedy sme sa vzopreli a robili sme všetko preto, aby ostal a aj ostal. Teraz sme dostali znova na výber, bude rodičovský dôchodok a aj 13. alebo kráti 13. robiť ho na príspevok. Jednoducho, ten objem je tak obrovský a tak veľký, že ak sme naozaj chceli konsolidovať, inak sa nedalo. Takže sme zachovali plný 13. dôchodok, tak cez tých 500 eur a urobili sme asignáciu na oboch rodičov, ktorá vyjde cirka pri priemernej mzde asi 80 eur. Priemerný rodičovský dôchodok podľa starého bol niečo cez 200. Áno, je to 230 eur. Je to samozrejme zníženie. Je to formou asignácie. Prvá a základná vec, je to dočasná. Dokiaľ sa troška stabilizuje tá hrôza, čo nám to nechal Matovič s Hegerom a Odorom. A ostalo to stále akože, je to menej, a zase na druhej strane je to ročne toľko, že to je rozdiel 78 a 230 a nejakých 100 niečo, 130, 150, 10, 12, 10 eur mesačne. To naozaj nie je, ja viem, že to je jednorázovo, to nie je zase až taká vec, ktorá by naozaj, že veľký počet ľudí nejakým spôsobom dostala do nejakej krízy. Možno sú také krízy, také osoby, ale áno, je to veľmi bolestivé, nedá sa nič s tým robiť. Nie, že nedá sa s tým nič robiť. Ja som hovoril o dôsledkoch. Keby sme to nerobili, či bude máme obsluh a dlhu a tak ďalej. Ale povedzme si to teda príkladom, ktorý každý si pamätá a rozumie. Sme v eurozóne, sme pod nejakými reguláciami. Viete, čo urobili Tsiprasovi, keď teda odmietol šetriť, alebo takto. Čo sa stalo v Grécku, keď sa dostal práve do takých Matovičoch, ktorí tam boli, bola to pravica Karamanlis a Nová demokracia, ktorá mala takú vtipnú vec. Nechala sociálne dávky tak, ako boli za sociálno-demokratických vlád, ale znižovala dlhé roky tým najbohatším dane. Na výsledok bol tak, že potom, keď prišla tá trojka, Medzinárodný menový fond, Svetová banka, Európska únia, tak o 30% sa im krátili dôchodky. Nie, že nevalorizovali, o 30% dolu. Životná úroveň išla o 40 rokov naspäť. A všetci si asi pamätáte, že ECBčka obmedzila výber s bankomatom na 50 eur a ľudia stáli v radoch a čakali, či si môžu tých svojich 50 eur na deň vybrať. Toto bolo diaľnica, keby ste Matoviča to nechali. Ak by on bol dnes, tak už sme tam. My sme čiastočne 0,5 miliardy museli konsolidovať v minulý rok, ale teraz nás to dobehlo, lebo sú nejaké splatné štátne dlhopisy a hlavne rating. Rating máme, aký máme. a ten je priamo naviazaný na obsluhu štátneho dlhu a toto tu by nám hrozilo. Viete, niektorí ľudia tomu nerozumejú, že čo keby sme sa aj dostali do krachu, alebo čo, no tak toto by nastalo. Ja sám mám samozrejme mnohé výhrady k tomu, je to veľmi ťažká záležitosť. Aj sa nám tak pýtali, že a naozaj, keby to bolo rok pred voľbami, tak to je pochovanie koalície. Máme 3 roky na to, aby sme stabilizovali a tú hrôzu, ktorá tu po nás pred námi, alebo po bývalej vláde stala, tak máme šancu nejak stabilizovať. Možno to ľudia pochopia. Viete čo, najviac ma vytočilo v tých, lebo bol som aj v Trikolore, akože nepovažujem za možný stupidnejší návrh alebo názor, ktorý som počul, že však keby to bola iná vláda, tak by to inak vyriešila. No iba horšie. Keď sme prišli na úrad vlády, čakal nás tam Odorov balíček. Viete, akej výške? 10 miliárd eur. 10. Žiadne 13. dôchodky, žiadne sociálne dávky. Úplne, že brutálne do kosti, do drene šetrenie na ľuďoch, predovšetkým na ľuďoch. My sme sa snažili všetky veľké korporácie, vy možno teraz povedať, že ale však podnikateľom dávate nižšie dane. Malým podnikateľom, do 100 000 eur obratu. Nie veľkým, nie korporáciám, nie bankám, nie monopolom, nie oligopolom. Všetky tieto budú mať vyššie. Všetky budú musieť viacej dávať do štátneho rozpočtu. Iba tí malí živnostníci a malé jednoosobové SROčky budú mať kompenzované aby nejakým spôsobom tie nákupy tovarov služieb, ktoré sú v vyššej DPH kompenzovali. A teraz ešte poviem takú nejakú svoju tézu. Ja keď som sa dozvedel, že aj knihy sú v 23, tak som naozaj mal veľký problém a teraz poviem, že prečo. Preto, lebo v Česku je 0%. Preto, lebo tlačiarne, keď tlačia vám v Česku, vám to vytlačia bez DPH-čky. A teda pri porovnateľných cenách plus minus česká a slovenská tlačenia urobí to isté, vám dá o 23%, o štvrtinu nižšiu cenu. Ak by toto prešlo, tak pri 10% je to tak či tak. Niekto dáva aj tak tlačiť do Česka, ale tých 10% sa ešte dá uhrať. 23 už nie. Poligrafický priemysel na Slovensku by skončil. Prvá vec. Druhá vec. Na Slovensku je teoreticky 40 kamenných vydavateľstiev, to znamená takých, ktoré akože živia ľudí nie, takže niekto som tam nejakú knihu ešte vydal popri inom. A robia s extrémne nízkymi maržami. Čo to znamená? Ak by toto prišlo a znížil by sa objem na knižnom trhu o 20%, tak možno polovica z nich by krachla. Ľudia na ulici, sociálne dávky, neviem, kde by sa zamestnali, veľa veľmi dobrých a kvalitných zaujímavých kníh by nemuselo výjsť, aby ani by nevyšlo. To znamená ďalšia vec, tretia vec, malé knihkupectvá bez šanci. Ostala by tu Pantarejka, alebo sieť Pantarejok, Martinus a možno nejaké, sem tam nejaké nezávislé vydavateľstvo, knihkupectvo. Tie, ktoré tu všade je možné na mestách, kde sú také kultúrne huby alebo body, kde sú čítačky, kde to žije, kde je nejaká komunita, to všetko by padlo. Alebo ťažko by to prežilo, bol by obrovský problém. A teraz výnos. Výnos, keď som počul aj dneska toho nominovaného ministra, že to sú desiatky miliónov eur, ani náhodou to nie sú. Je to úplne, že smiešná suma. Celý knižný trh na Slovensku má 100 až 110 miliónov, plus minus asi 4-5 rokov je na tejto úrovni. Inak povedané, dnes je výnos DPH cirka tých 10 miliónov. Čo by nenastalo by to, ale ak by bol len mechanicky narátanie, tak by to bolo 23 miliónov, čiže o 13 miliónov viacej. Ale to by určite nebolo, pretože samozrejme, keby takýmto spôsobom zrástli ceny, znížili by sa náklady, ešte by sa zvýšili, lebo menej by sa vydávalo, tým pádom jednotková cena by išla ďalej, plus ešte DPH. Čiže to by nebolo, že by iba o 13% zdražili knihy, ale možno, že o 20, 23, 25%, čiže o štvrtinu by mohli knihy vzrásť a mnohé by sa ani nevydali. Znižil by sa objem kníh. Ešte raz, aj poligrafia by teda padla. Tí, kto by aj nekrachli, tak by akože boli v červených číslach, dostali by sa do krízy. Inak povedané, nebol by ten výnos 13 miliónov navyše, ale možno 6-7 miliónov. A 6-7 miliónov je pre bežného človeka obrovská suma, ale z hľadiska štátneho rozpočtu je to nič. Aj preto som sa ozval, dostal som veľa analýz a dostal som aj tú informáciu, že tak zoberme si 6-7 miliónov, čo je naozaj zo štátneho rozpočtu nič. A zoberme si krach celého sektora alebo obrovské akože problémy. My máme totiž v poligrafických kapacitách nad produkciu. Máme oveľa väčšie kapacity, oveľa viac kníh by sme vedeli vyrobiť, teda poligrafický priemysel, než vyrába. Ak by značná časť odišla do Čech, lebo naozaj 23% je šialený rozdiel, no tak by to padalo jedna tlačiareň za druhou. Koľko ľudí, koľko daní, napríklad, čo oni predsa len platia, ľudí do sociálnych dávok, daňové príjmy by sa osekali. Multiplikačné efekty, keby krachli vydavateľstva, možno aj polovica, keby krachli malé knihkupectva, koľko ľudí by bolo v sociálnych dávkach. Teraz si zoberme ten rozdiel. Prínos 5-6 miliónov, ale nové náklady, možno 3-krát toľko. Preto naozaj ja chápem, že Inštitút finančnej politiky nemá možno všetky takéto veci a každú jednu daň takto do detailne neanalizuje. Ale keďže ja tie dáta mám, tak som musel povedať, že je to veľký problém a budem robiť všetko preto, aby sa táto daň zvrátila. Mám na to kvanta argumentov, dostávam ich a budem ich dostávať ešte ďalej a dám ich jednoducho na stôl. Žiadne desiatky miliónov, žiadne 54, nie. Možno, že 5-6 a výnos je takýto, ale straty sú oveľa a rádovo väčšie. Takže toto naozaj nemá zmysel. Keď si to takto človek pozrie, tak je naozaj nutné s týmto niečo urobiť. Ešte posledná vec, teraz ja nebudem rozhodne v žiadnom prípade to nejaké nedaj Boh útok na ministra financí Kamenického, ale ja neviem presne, aké mu dali doklady, alebo podklady, ale vydavateľa knihkupci mali nejaké štatistiky a tam dali horný a dolný decil, teda horných a dolných 10% kupujúcich podľa príjmov. A ten dolných 10%, ktorí kupujú knihy, tak kúpi 5,9 knihy ročne, teda 6 kníh. A ten horný 6,4. Čiže o pol knihy cca viacej kupujú tých horných 10 000 ako tých dolných. Nie je tam vôbec také niečo, že len bohatí kupujú. Samozrejme tí, ktorí ledva vyžijú a ja neviem, bývajú niekde na ubytovni a tak tí asi knihy nekupujú. To isté napríklad multiplikácia na knižnice, že samozrejme za tie objemy, čo majú, tak by nakúpili menej knih a tak ďalej a tak ďalej. Skrátka, toto je ten typ dane, kde naozaj to nemá žiadnu logiku, kde prínos tej dane by bol podstatne nižší ako náklady a preto budem všade možné, kde sa vám dá argumentovať, aby sa to zvrátilo, aby sa tento typ dane nezvyšoval. Takže toľko k tomu, čo je teda moja teda osobná agenda. Teraz mi tu budete niektorí, že čo kašľať na knihy a tak ďalej. Áno, som človek kníh a áno, som hlboko osobne presvedčený, že zdravá spoločnosť musí stáť a padať s vzdelanými ľuďmi. Vzdelaní ľudia majú tú vlastnosť, častokrát na Slovensku, že nie sú vysokopríjmoví, ale že majú oveľa väčší prínos pre spoločnosť, ako z nej berú. A preto to treba dať. A nie je to jedno, či padne knižný trh, alebo nepadne. A preto, ak som tam, tak som tam preto, aby som hovoril, ak sa nejaké veci nedomyslia, aby som na to upozorňoval. A áno, budem robiť všetko preto, aby sa toto zvrátilo. Dobre. toľko k tomu. Ešte jedna vec, ktorá ma extrémne vytáčala, keď som teda počúval v takých onakých reláciách, také naozaj to už musím dať, že totálne prostoduché veci, že teda však prídu iní a tí to lepšie urobia. No. Veľmi by som tým, čo toto hovoria, reálne si to zažil na vlastnej koži. Čo by takýto blázon Matovič s Hegerom, títo hrubí, tupí populisti, ktorí sú ekonomicky diletanti, urobili? No jedine grécka cesta. Naozaj si myslíte, že keby vás, ešte možno rok by to nejak dával, potom by boli také šialené pálky, tak by sme padli s ratingom. Taký drahý by bol nákup štátnych dlhopisov, že by sme sa dostali do krízovej situácie. A keď si myslíte, že potom by prišlo také niečo, že redukcia dôchodkov o 30% a limit na výber kartou 50 eur, či toto je to, čo chcete, tak v poriadku, nech. A viete čo, pre týchto poviem jednu vec. Viete, prečo konsolidujeme? Viete, prečo sme to nutení robiť? Lebo predtým ste zvolili Matoviča. Takže vy, ktorí ste volili Matoviča, teraz s prepáčením držte ústa, lebo vy ste to spôsobili. Vy ste bláznovi, psychopatovi, podliakovi, negramotnému blbečkovi dali Slovensko do rúk. A on to skatoval takým spôsobom, že my to teraz v bolestných krčoch musíme dávať na pravú mieru. Dobre, samozrejme neočakávam, že nám budete tlieskať. Je to vždycky veľmi jednoduché si povedať, že neviem, čo ste mali robiť. Čakám len z trošku hejtu, v poriadku, ale predsa len tak si dúfam povedať, že zopár bude aj príčetných voličov, ktorí majú nejaký základný kontext, ktorí si uvedomujú, že nejak sa dalo a bolo nutné riešiť. Keď hovoríte o štátnej správe 10%, viete, čo to je také obrovské, to sú 100 miliónov, 30% sa nedá dokonať. To by naozaj ochránilo toto, že štát, že tie reči, čo dáci, 90% konsolidácie na ľuďoch a 10% na štáte, ale štát to sú pre Boha, akože úradníci to nie sú len takí nejakí podliaci, čo iba pijú kávu a šikanujú vás. To sú aj učitelia, to sú aj požiarníci, to sú aj vojaci, to sú aj akože plné iné. A teraz posledná vec, ktorú ešte počúvam, že obrana. V žiadnom prípade, ja som tiež bol prvý, ktorý som povedal, že to treba. Ono sa v značnej miere to aj stalo, že obrana mala podstatne väčší apetít a urobili sa také nejaké že zdieľané nákupy, že napríklad kúpia sa nejaké vrtuľníky, ktoré budú ale aj pre civilný sektor pri povodniach, pri katastrofách, nejaké vyprošťovacie vozidlá a podobne, kde budú zdieľané veci, že ide to z tohto rozpočtu, ale vlastne bude to na civilné účely. A áno, je tu problém, nemáme obranný systém, nemáme chránené nebo, máme, tuším, už dve F-16 nám prišli, čo je úplne smiešná záležitosť. Čiže ja to nehovorím, toto treba naozaj dať na najnižšiu možnú mieru, ale ak už sú tam nejaké peniaze, tak nepôjdu len pre obranné záležitosti, ale aj pre civilný sektor. Takže takto je to tiež urobené. Dobre, priatelia, dneska to bude asi ťažká smršť, ale napriek tomu verím, že zo pár z vás bude aj normálnych, ktorí chápu, že v akej sme situácii. Je to nepríjemné, sú to veci, ktoré sa v reálnej politiky stávajú. Napriek tomu budem čítať vaše názory, takže píšte, zdieľajte, lajkujte, dávajte si odber. Dovidenia, do počutia.
Michalko, ty páran. Ty páran. Ty konsolidačný majster. Michalko je náš konsolidačný majster. On vie konsolidovať ako špekačka tabakového závinu, teba. Špekačka tabakového závinu. Nie len tak. Nie len tak s Michalkom. On ti skonsoliduje za zadok medzi nohami. Skonsoliduje ti aj petolísače. Zapamätaj, Michalko skonsoliduje všetko. Buď si konsolidačný majster, alebo na veky ticho. Pretože iba konsolační gangsteri sú tí správni jedinci. Mám veľa tých oných. To je nejaká Gatling gun, Junkies Gatling gun. Záhoď to. To nechcem. Ako síce, kde je to Junkie? Môžem predať teoreticky. Stalker s Hawkungom, prečo to tu mám? Sú ťažké veci. Chcem vás baviť toho. Viete, kde je konsolačný gangster? Michalko. Neskutočný konsolizačný gangster. A poprvé sa mi to aj nechce robiť. Keď sa o tým zamyslím. Je to 100 kill. Je to nejaké petolízectvo. No 2500. Ja stredal som toto. Nič, dajme aspoň toto. Aspoň ten čaj. Kodaj sme ďaleko od toho, čo by som chcel mať. Potom aj kúpiť tie veci. Aký bol najhorší nápad Ficovej vlády? Zase to dá pozdraviť Šimovi? Pozdraviť Šimovi?
Even though Sigma males are often portrayed as mysterious and aloof, there is still a lot of psychology behind this type of individual. Not only are they rarely understood by most people, but those that do understand them are often quite in awe of their level of self-control and intelligence. They may not be the most popular person in the room, but they are usually the smartest. They are quiet and reserved, yet they are more than capable of being assertive when necessary. Many men find this a bit intimidating, but women find it intriguing and attractive, while the psychology behind them is far too complex to be summed up in a few sentences. Here are some weird psychological facts about Sigma males that you may not have known. 1. They're not judging you, they're scanning you. Sigma men have that intense gaze that can make you feel like they're judging you, but they are just scanning everything around them. They want to make sure they know what's going on at all times so they aren't missing any details. This is usually done out of caution rather than judgment. They are incredibly observant, which can be quite intimidating to those who don't understand them. You might think they're judging you, but they most likely are just trying to gather information. They know how to read people better than most, which can be helpful in certain situations. This also makes them spot liars and manipulators faster than most people. They usually scan the crowd when they're out in public, taking in everyone. It's like their own personal security system. That's why it is hard to get a read on them. 2. They hate being in the spotlight, even if they're good at it. While Sigma men may be the smartest person in the room, they don't want you to know it. They would rather stay in the shadows than be put on center stage. They don't like the attention, even if they know how to command it. This is because they don't want anyone to think they are trying to show off or be better than everyone else. They'd rather just observe and enjoy their own company while staying away from the spotlight. They may be able to handle it if they have to, but chances are they will do their best to avoid it. They would rather be the silent observer than the center of attention. They prefer to keep a low profile, which is why they don't talk much and keep to themselves. This is where their mysterious aura comes from, and why they can be so hard to figure out. 3. They can become alpha males, but only for a short time. Sigma men may be quiet and reserved, but can become alpha males when the situation calls for it. They know how to take charge and be assertive when they need to. However, this is usually only for a short time, and when they are forced into it. Sigma males thrive in solitude, so they don't necessarily want to be the leader of the pack. They know how to be dominant when necessary, but this is usually not their first choice. They would rather just observe and think than take charge. This can make them seem mysterious and intimidating since you never quite know what they're thinking. This doesn't mean they don't care about anyone else. They just prefer to take a backseat and observe how things play out. If the situation calls for it, they can step up and lead the pack, making sure everything gets done. They get the job done without all the drama and attention, and then return to their usual role of silent observer. They just prefer to do things on their own without craving the attention that comes with being an alpha male. While alpha males want to be seen, Sigma males just want to get the job done. 4. They stick to the facts, leaving no room for guessing. While some people may like to guess or make assumptions, Sigma men prefer to stick to the facts. They don't like to guess or speculate since it can lead to more confusion. They want the facts and only the facts so they can make the best decision possible. That's why they often come off as cold and distant, but they are just trying to figure things out by gathering all the information available. This is not about being a know-it-all. It's about staying in control of the situation. They don't like surprises and would rather know the truth than come up with a guess. This can be quite annoying to those playing the guessing game, but it's just the way these men like to operate. You will never catch a Sigma making wild guesses or speculating without any facts to back it up. When he talks, you can bet he knows what he's talking about. That's why when he steps in, everyone listens. They don't just talk for the sake of it. They say what needs to be said. This can also be seen in his relationships, as he prefers to keep things simple and stick to the facts. He doesn't like to guess or assume what someone is thinking or feeling, especially when it comes to his significant other. He doesn't want things to be misinterpreted or taken the wrong way, so he prefers to just stick to the facts. This can be quite endearing and refreshing, as most people like to play the guessing game in relationships. Sigma males don't have time for that. They just want the facts to avoid any confusion or misinterpretations. 5. Their thinking process is different. When it comes to their thinking process, Sigma men are quite different from others. They don't see the world in a typical way, and they don't think in the same way as most people. They are always analyzing and figuring things out in their own complex way. They tend to look at things from multiple angles, making it hard for the average person to understand them. They dislike small talk and prefer to think about bigger issues. They also have a good sense of humor that is appreciated by many people, even if it isn't always obvious. They don't take things too seriously and can often make light of a situation when needed. This is why it's hard to read them. You never know what they are thinking or how they are processing things. Even though they may be quiet and reserved, their mind is always racing with thoughts and ideas. They don't like to show off or flaunt their intelligence, but those who get to know them can see the brilliance behind their thoughts. Their out-of-the-box thinking can be quite inspiring and thought-provoking, often placing them in leadership positions without knowing it. They think differently and can often offer a unique perspective on any given topic, making conversations with them quite interesting. While they are not the loudest in the room, their ideas and thoughts are often the most valuable. 6. They don't like depending on others for help. Sigma men are fiercely independent and don't need anyone to do things for them. They don't like having to ask for help from anyone, as they prefer to figure out how to do it on their own. This independence is fueled by their need to prove to themselves, as they don't like feeling like they're not capable of doing something. They want to be able to stand on their own 2 feet and hold themselves accountable for their successes and failures. They know that to truly understand something, you must do it yourself. This is why they often prefer working alone instead of in teams, as they feel more productive. This doesn't mean that they don't value the help and support of others. They just like doing things on their own terms. When it comes time for them to ask for help, they make sure it's from someone who can truly help them with their issue. They don't like relying on others, but understand that sometimes you just need a little help to get the job done. 7. They don't need to be liked or accepted by others. We live in an age where fitting in is everything, and many people crave the acceptance of others. They even change their behavior or interests just to be liked by those around them. This not only robs them of their originality, but also makes them feel like they don't measure up if everyone doesn't accept them. Sigma men don't understand why you need to be liked by everyone if you know who you are. They don't need to conform or fit in, as they are comfortable with who they are and what they stand for. This makes them quite independent. While everyone is trying to be accepted by someone, Sigma men just do their own thing. They don't need approval from others or validation for their actions. They just go about their business and let the chips fall where they may. This gives them the freedom to be who they want and do what they want without feeling any pressure. They don't need a pat on the back from anyone else. Knowing that they did their best is enough for them. As long as they are happy with themselves, that's all that matters in their book. 8. They don't require instant gratification. People these days want everything overnight. Instant gratification has become the norm. This can be seen in our reliance on technology, where a few clicks of the mouse, and we get what we want. While this is convenient, it has led to an inability for people to cope with the reality that great things take time. You can't have success without hard work and dedication. But many people don't want to hear this. They just want instant gratification and don't understand the value of delayed rewards. This is the sad reality of the young generations today, as they don't understand the importance of taking things slow and steady. While it's true that the internet and technology have made it easier to get things done quickly, Sigma men still appreciate the long game. This isn't to say that only these men understand the value of delayed gratification, but they definitely embrace it more than most. They know that to achieve something big, they have to put in the hours and make sacrifices. They don't believe in shortcuts or taking the easy way out. Greatness takes time. There's a saying that goes, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. This mindset allows them to stay focused on their goals and not get distracted by all the shiny objects. 9. They are just naturally curious. The worst thing for a Sigma is to be bored or uninspired. They are naturally curious and always looking for a challenge to keep them engaged. They don't like being told what to do. They just prefer to figure things out on their own. This could be anything from building something with their own hands or mastering a new skill. They are always looking for ways to keep themselves busy and don't mind spending long hours on projects or tasks if it's something that interests them. This curiosity can also be seen in their interactions with others, as they like to ask questions and get to the bottom of things. They don't just take things at face value. They want to understand the why behind everything. This curious nature helps them get to the root of any problem, which is why they are so successful in whatever they do. It keeps them motivated and pushing for better, as they always look for ways to improve. Their curiosity is one of their greatest gifts, giving them an edge over the competition. 10. They know a lot about a wide range of things. Since they're super observant, Sigma men tend to notice and remember even the most mundane things, making them a well of knowledge. They know a lot about a wide range of topics because they pay attention and absorb information, even if they don't talk about it. They are often seen as the silent type, but this doesn't mean they don't know anything, quite the opposite. Sigma males like to be informed on various topics, making them great conversationalists when they do decide to speak up. They will never bore you with small talk, as they like discussing deeper concepts and the things that really matter. Of course, they won't just talk your ear off about something they know. They know how to strike a good balance between talking and listening, making sure everyone feels heard. This is one of the reasons why people like being around these guys. If you need a shoulder to cry on or someone to give you advice, they are the ones who will be there for you.
No, skončili sme nejaké pikošky ešte? Čo tu máme? Abnormal things Sigma's love. OK. Čo mám rád? Ukážte mi. Či sa trafíte aspoň do jednej. Bo ja nemám rád nič. Takže neviem.
Welcome, gents. Sigma males are wired differently from the rest of the world. Their interests often seem strange or out of place, yet they aren't random. They have a deeper purpose. What grabs a Sigma male's attention isn't what society tells him he should care about. Instead, it's the unusual, the overlooked, and the unconventional that draws him in. From finding meaning in silence to experimenting with time or even seeing potential in broken objects, Sigma males are driven by a curiosity most people can't comprehend. They live on the edge of mainstream thought, constantly seeking to push boundaries in ways that feel abnormal to everyone else. Yet in this abnormality, they find a sense of freedom and insight that sets them apart. Let's dive into the strange yet intriguing things only Sigma males are interested in. Now, gents, let's get started. I invite you to watch the entire video and share your thoughts in the comments section below, starting with number 12, Decoding Human Hypocrisy. Sigma males have a unique ability to see through the surface of things, especially when it comes to human behavior. While most people turn a blind eye to contradictions or simply accept them as part of life, Sigma males actively dissect hypocrisy with a precision that can feel almost surgical. They aren't content with superficial explanations or sugar-coated justifications. Instead, they delve deep, examining the gap between what people say and what they actually do. This fascination isn't just about curiosity. It serves a deeper purpose. Sigma males know that understanding hypocrisy gives them a powerful advantage. By identifying the ways people contradict themselves, they're able to anticipate behavior, see through false intentions, and stay ahead in situations where others might be misled or caught off guard. It's not about judgment, it's about awareness. They recognize that hypocrisy is everywhere, in social norms, in institutions, even in personal relationships. What matters to them is understanding why it happens and how they can navigate it. Their approach to decoding hypocrisy is methodical, not emotional. While others might feel betrayed or frustrated when faced with it, Sigma males remain detached. They see hypocrisy as a predictable part of human nature, something that can be understood and, in many cases, used to their advantage. In doing so, they maintain a clear perspective in a world full of contradictions, allowing them to operate with a level of clarity and insight that sets them apart from the crowd. Number 11, esoteric knowledge, Sigma. Males are naturally drawn to knowledge that lies outside the mainstream. While most people are content with the version of history taught in textbooks or the widely accepted truths of society, Sigma males actively seek out the unconventional. They're fascinated by esoteric knowledge, ideas and wisdom that are often overlooked, misunderstood, or even dismissed by the majority. This could mean diving deep into ancient philosophies, studying alchemy, or exploring the mysteries of forgotten civilizations. To them, these areas hold insights that challenge the accepted narratives and encourage new ways of thinking. It's not about indulging in conspiracy theories or rejecting modern knowledge. For Sigma males, it's about questioning what's often taken at face value. They enjoy sifting through layers of history and thought to uncover hidden meanings, contradictions, and lost truths. This curiosity drives them to search for patterns and connections that others might miss, allowing them to form a more complete understanding of the world. By immersing themselves in these unconventional sources, Sigma males often develop perspectives that go beyond the superficial. Whether it's discovering ancient practices of self-mastery or learning how different cultures once viewed power, they seek knowledge that broadens their understanding and gives them a unique lens on life. Ultimately, their attraction to esoteric knowledge isn't just about acquiring facts. It's about gaining wisdom that challenges the status quo, reshaping how they approach both their personal and intellectual growth. Number 10, study of abandoned places. Sigma males are often drawn to the quiet, abandoned corners of the world, places where most people would never think to go. Urban exploration, or urbex, isn't just a thrill-seeking hobby for them. It's much more profound. When they wander through forgotten buildings, crumbling factories, or deserted homes, they're not just looking for excitement, they're looking for meaning. These spaces, left behind and decaying, serve as a meditation on time, memory, and loss. For Sigma males, the slow decay of these places tells stories. Every crack in a wall or piece of rusted metal speaks of time's relentless march forward and the lives that once filled these now empty spaces. It's a way for them to reflect on impermanence and the inevitable passage of everything around us. While others may see nothing but broken glass and peeling paint, Sigma males see echoes of the past, snapshots of forgotten lives and moments that have slipped away. They often document these explorations, capturing the haunting beauty of decay in photographs or writings, not as a mere hobby, but as an art form. For them, abandoned places are reminders of the fragile nature of existence, where time stands still, yet everything continues to crumble. This fascination with forgotten spaces allows them to connect with something deeper, something beyond the surface, a quiet reflection on how everything changes, fades, and is ultimately left behind. In these ruins, they find a kind of peace that others rarely seek or understand. Number 9, survivalism. Sigma males have a deep appreciation for self-reliance, often exploring survivalism as more than just a skill set. It's a way of life. In a world that can feel increasingly chaotic and unpredictable, they find comfort in knowing they can take care of themselves, no matter the circumstances. For them, survivalism isn't about preparing for a distant apocalypse. It's about mastering the art of independence, whether it's learning how to forage for food in the wild, practicing bushcraft skills like building shelters and starting fires, or honing urban survival tactics. Sigma males treat these abilities as essential tools for thriving in any situation. Their fascination with survivalism is rooted in their desire to detach from the dependency most people have on modern conveniences. They don't want to be at the mercy of a system that could fail at any moment. By understanding how to live off the land or navigate the complexities of urban environments in a crisis, Sigma males cultivate a sense of freedom that few others possess. What sets them apart is the mindset they bring to it. It's not about fear or paranoia. It's about control, self-discipline, and inner strength. They see survivalism as a form of mental and physical training, a way to stay sharp and prepared for whatever life throws at them. In mastering these skills, Sigma males build a quiet confidence that allows them to move through the world without relying on anyone else, fully aware of their ability to survive, adapt, and thrive on their own terms. Thank you for being a valued subscriber. Your ongoing support is greatly appreciated and motivates us to continue creating meaningful content. We truly value your engagement. Number 8, exploring the subconscious with lucid dreaming. Sigma males often turn to lucid dreaming as a tool for deep introspection, viewing it as much more than a form of escapism. Unlike others who might use dreams to flee from reality, Sigma males see lucid dreaming as a way to tap into the hidden layers of their subconscious. They invest time in mastering this skill, not out of curiosity alone, but with a sense of purpose. To them, it's an opportunity to explore their mind's uncharted territories where buried thoughts, fears, and desires reside. In a lucid dream, Sigma males are fully aware that they are dreaming, and with this awareness comes the power to shape and control the dream environment. This control isn't about playing God in their dreams. It's about gaining insight into their mental patterns, breaking down psychological barriers, and confronting emotions they might not fully understand when awake. For Sigma males, lucid dreaming is a form of self-discovery, a way to dig deeper into who they really are without the distractions of the outside world. It's also an exercise in mental discipline, sharpening their ability to focus and control their thoughts, even in the most abstract and fluid of states. In mastering lucid dreaming, they unlock a pathway to greater self-awareness and inner control, using their dream world as a training ground for the mind. Through this practice, Sigma males gain insights that fuel their personal growth, making their subconscious a place for genuine exploration rather than mere escape. Number 7, deep dive astrobiology. Sigma females are often captivated by subjects that... Number 6, lost languages and scripts. Exploring lost languages and forgotten scripts is like stepping into a world where history itself is locked in a code. These languages, once spoken by entire civilizations, have fallen silent over centuries, leaving behind traces in crumbling manuscripts, ancient carvings, or even pottery shards. To research and try to decipher them isn't just about words. It's about reviving a forgotten way of thinking, a culture, and sometimes even a belief system that has vanished from modern understanding. Imagine staring at a piece of stone etched with symbols no one alive has seen in use for thousands of years. Every mark, every line holds a piece of a mystery, messages, records, or stories that are right there but inaccessible without the key. It's not like learning a new language that people still speak. It's more like reverse engineering a long-forgotten technology. You can't ask anyone how it works, so you piece things together slowly, relying on context, patterns, and an almost detective-like intuition. The allure of this pursuit is undeniable. It's a chance to pull threads from the past and stitch them into the present, revealing not just words but lost ideas, technologies, and philosophies. For some, it's an academic challenge, but for others, it's an obsession to understand what we've lost and how those forgotten languages might reshape our understanding of human history. It's about decoding the thoughts of people who lived in worlds far removed from our own, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Now at number 5, perfecting social invisibility. Perfecting social invisibility isn't just about being quiet or staying out of the spotlight for Sigma males. It's a deliberate craft. While most people crave recognition or validation, the Sigma male finds value in not being seen. It's not because he's shy or insecure, but because he chooses to observe from the sidelines, blending into the background like a shadow. This isn't a passive act, but a carefully honed skill. He knows when to fade into the noise and let others have their moment, all while keeping his eyes open and taking in everything around him. For the Sigma, there's power in being unnoticed. It allows him to observe people without the weight of their expectations or judgments. He's like a silent observer in a crowded room, seeing things that others miss because they're too busy trying to be seen themselves. He finds freedom in this detachment. It's like having a front row seat to human behavior while staying completely invisible. This ability to exist on the fringes makes the Sigma male almost untouchable in social situations. He can navigate through groups, gatherings, and even conflicts without drawing unnecessary attention to himself. And while most people are caught up in their own social performances, he remains grounded, unaffected, and perfectly content in his invisible state. It's not about hiding. He's not running from anything. It's about control. He decides when and if to emerge, and that choice makes his invisibility all the more powerful. Number 4, sensory deprivation as mental recalibration. Sigma males often turn to sensory deprivation as a method of mental recalibration, viewing it as a tool to sharpen their focus and mental agility. This isn't just about relaxation or zoning out. It's about disconnecting from external stimuli to recalibrate their minds on a deeper level. For them, stepping into an isolation tank or practicing blindfolded meditation isn't an escape from reality. It's a way to reset the mental clutter and distractions that come with modern life. These self-imposed blackouts create an environment where they can confront their thoughts without the constant barrage of noise, light, and other sensory inputs. In this space of nothingness, they find clarity. It's not about deprivation for its own sake, but about stripping away the unnecessary layers so they can focus on what truly matters. The Sigma male seeks that moment of pure, undisturbed thought, where the mind is free to explore ideas without interference. Through these experiences, Sigma males report feeling more grounded, more in tune with themselves, and mentally sharper. It's a method of training their minds to stay agile, even when the world around them is chaotic. The deprivation isn't seen as a loss, but as an opportunity to reconnect with their own thoughts and realign their internal compass. In a world constantly bombarding people with information, this practice gives the Sigma male a unique edge in maintaining focus and control over his mental landscape. Number 3, unapologetic detachment. Sigma males don't just accept detachment, they master it with purpose. For them, emotional independence isn't something to fear, but something to embrace. In a world where most people dread loneliness or seek constant validation from others, Sigma males find strength in being alone. They don't view isolation as a weakness or something to escape. Instead, they cultivate it like a skill, using their detachment to stay emotionally untethered. This radical detachment isn't about cutting people off for the sake of it. It's about maintaining a sense of internal freedom. Sigma males understand that if you're always emotionally entangled with others, you're never truly free. When you rely on external sources for happiness or stability, you give up control of your own emotional landscape. So they create distance, not out of coldness, but out of a desire for autonomy. They don't fear being alone because, for them, solitude is where real growth happens. This unapologetic detachment allows them to move through life without the baggage of emotional dependency. It sharpens their ability to make decisions based on logic and instinct rather than the expectations or needs of others. By mastering this emotional distance, Sigma males achieve a kind of clarity and freedom that most people never experience. It's not about being unreachable. It's about preserving their autonomy in a world that constantly demands emotional investment. And for the Sigma male, that detachment is a form of power, not isolation. Number 2, taming their own darkness. While most people tend to shy away from their inner demons, Sigma males find a certain intrigue in confronting their darkest thoughts. They don't see these shadows as something to fear. Instead, they view them as valuable teachers. For Sigma males, facing their inner struggles is not just a necessity, but an opportunity for growth. They understand that true resilience comes from acknowledging and understanding the complexities of their own minds. Diving deep into their fears and anxieties allows them to uncover hidden truths about themselves. While others may avoid uncomfortable feelings, Sigma males actively seek them out, believing that grappling with these emotions makes them stronger and more self-aware. This process of self-exploration requires bravery and honesty, and they embrace it wholeheartedly. By delving into their darkness, Sigma males gain insights that help them navigate life with greater clarity and purpose. They learn to differentiate between what truly matters and what is merely noise. This journey isn't just about battling personal demons, it's about transforming those struggles into strengths. The shadows they confront become part of their story, shaping them into more grounded and resilient individuals. In a world that often promotes surface-level positivity, Sigma males take pride in their willingness to explore the depths of their psyche. For them, facing their own darkness is not just an act of courage, it's a pathway to authenticity and empowerment, allowing them to emerge not just unscathed, but stronger and more enlightened. Number 1. Dissecting manipulative patterns. Sigma males have a unique approach to manipulation. They don't see it as something to fear, but as a puzzle to be solved. While most people react emotionally to manipulation, Sigma males treat it like a blueprint that can be dissected. They study the subtle tactics and strategies used to manipulate others, not to replicate them, but to understand them deeply. By breaking down these manipulative patterns, they build a kind of mental armor, making it nearly impossible for anyone to control or influence them. This analytical approach means Sigma males are always observing, picking up on the smallest cues, tone, body language, phrasing, anything that signals an attempt to manipulate. They don't confront it with aggression or drama. Instead, they quietly dismantle the tactics in their mind, seeing through the intentions behind them. It's almost like they're playing a different game altogether. Where others might fall into emotional traps, the Sigma male stays detached, calmly outmaneuvering anyone trying to pull their strings. This ability to decode manipulative behavior doesn't just protect them, it makes them almost untouchable in social situations. By understanding the playbook, they neutralize the impact, rendering manipulation ineffective. It's not about being paranoid or overly suspicious. For Sigma males, it's about safeguarding their emotional and mental independence, ensuring they remain in full control of their own decisions and actions, free from the influence of anyone trying to bend them to their will. Thanks for tuning in, gents. Bye for now and see you in the next video. Take care and God bless.
What a roar, man! Well done, mate. A really solid effort. Everyone, if you could stay inside the bunker for a few moments. Well,
Neviem, či dáme ještě jednu fúšku. Neviem, či stíhame ještě jednu fúšku. Proč? Vyzerá to, že nie.
Idle expectations and norms. It's not a natural capability. It's the Sigma male DNA, an unfiltered, unapologetic force that challenges the very fabric of our conformist society. While the Alpha craves the spotlight, the Sigma thrives in the shadows. It's not about hiding. It's a smart move in the big game of life. Sigma males see life as a game, and they play it with a strategic skill that no one just can't fake. Sigma males also shine in their ability to form meaningful connections. Their discerning approach to social interactions ensures that their connections are genuine and purposeful, reflecting the sentiment encapsulated in the famous saying, "It's not the size of the pack, but the strength of the individuals within it." Well, that's not all. Sigma males possess some premium character qualities, so if you try to fake them, stop trying because you'll never succeed. In this video, we'll explore the premium dimensions of a Sigma personality that are hard to adopt. So, let's get started. Number 7. They are limitless. Sigma males are not your average conformists seeking validation like the rest of the herd. No, they dance to their own rhythm, which only they can hear. They're not afraid to shatter societal expectations and norms to blaze their own trail. It's a character trait of being limitless that can't be mimicked or replicated because you can't fake fearlessness. Trying to fake a Sigma male is like telling a wolf to become a vegetarian. It's just not right. It won't work. And honestly, it's pretty funny. Sigma males are limitless because they don't fake it. They live authentically and boldly, leaving imitation in the dust. Their attitude radiates independence and freedom, a vibe that's impossible to replicate. So, the next time you daydream about being a Sigma male, take a moment, look in the mirror, and ask yourself, can I really fake limitless individuality? Number 6. Turn trials into triumphs. Sigma males are like the alchemists of tough times. They don't just go through challenges, they overcome them. It's as if they have this natural resilience that others can only wish for. Sigma males don't crumble under pressure, they thrive in it. They turn setbacks into setups for comebacks. When faced with challenges or trials while others are busy crying over spilt milk, a true Sigma turns those trials into stepping stones for growth. They have a natural ability to navigate challenges with a calm and collected attitude. It's not about pretending to be indifferent. It's about genuinely being unshaken by the storm. And it's all due to their resilience and strong confidence. You can try to copy the walk, the talk, even the wardrobe, but you can't replicate that genuine Sigma essence filled with their unwavering resilience and self-confidence. Number 5. Be yourself, even without social circle. In a world where everyone is chasing after likes, shares, and external approval, Sigma males are different. They stand strong, not bothered by the cheers of the crowd. Sigma males have an uncanny ability to be comfortable in their own skin, irrespective of the size of their social circle. While others are busy playing a role assigned by societal expectations, Sigma males are busy being real, and authenticity is something you can't replicate. Sigma males are different from social butterflies who need constant interaction. They find strength in standing alone. They don't need 100 friends. They need a few genuine ones who understand and appreciate the essence of their solitary journey. And if they do not find a true one, they feel comfortable alone. Trying to fake this mindset is almost impossible in a world where everyone is mindlessly following social dynamics. Number 4. Being assertive, but not aggressive. Sigma males know how to be assertive without being aggressive. For them, it's like strolling on a tightrope above a pit of harsh criticism, and only the Sigma can handle it gracefully. They don't rely on unnecessary aggression or show off to prove a point. It's not about shouting louder or trying to overpower. It's about speaking with purpose. That's more for the alphas who are still struggling to find out the art of navigating life with finesse. When someone tries to fake a Sigma male, you can easily spot them. And the difference lies in the approach to conversations. It's realizing that being assertive is not about having power over others, but having power with them. It's a quiet but strong energy that comes from within. Sigma males have mastered this art, and you can't learn it just by practicing a few words because it needs a complete mind shift. Number 3. Managing your digital boundaries. Sigma males act as the protectors of their online space. They're not casually sharing personal info on social media apps. These individuals treat their digital boundaries as if they were building a fortress, making it challenging for anyone attempting to cross their borders. It's not just about posting coded quotes or adopting a mysterious profile picture. It's about embodying a mindset that's genuinely uninterested in seeking external validation. They don't spill their life story on every post or share every little detail of their existence. It's not about hiding. It's about strategic sharing. They don't overshare or overcomment, and they never embrace the concept of being someone they're not. So, if you're considering stepping into the shoes of a Sigma, keep in mind that their online boundaries aren't just curtains that are easy to shatter. They're like strong fortresses built on a base of being genuine and real. Number 2, always plan ahead. Sigma guys aren't just planners, they're implementers. While others are still figuring out the first move, a true Sigma is already making things happen. It's not just about knowing the steps. It's about gracefully navigating the challenges of life, always staying 10 steps ahead. It's about having a strategic mindset that sees beyond the surface. It's not just about planning. It's about understanding the complex dance of actions and their consequences, the reverse action of each decision. Sigma males have a unique ability to see the big picture, connecting the dots in a way that leaves others in awe. So to those attempting the impossible trick of faking Sigma traits, good luck. Because in the grand game of life, Sigma males are the undisputed masters of planning 10 steps ahead, and copying them is just a weak substitute for the real Sigma deal. Number 1, do not rely on emotions. Sigma males possess an uncanny ability to make decisions devoid of emotional baggage. Sigma males don't let emotions mess with their choices. They're playing a complex game of life with a calm and calculated strategy. Sigma males don't let emotions dictate their decisions. It's like having a superpower in a world where most people figure things out mindlessly. Sigma males aren't swayed by the emotional toll. They're the calm and logical thinkers navigating life's challenges wisely. They don't seek external validation for their decisions. While others are busy seeking approval or collecting votes for yay or nay, Sigma males are the architects of their fate, trusting their logical and critical thinking abilities over the crowd's noise. So next time you think about trying to be a fake Sigma, remember, you can fake the actions, but you can never replicate the mindset, because a Sigma mindset is not something that cannot be adopted. It's a reward of their strong emotional resilience and independence. Well, guys, that was all for today. We'll be back soon with another YouTube video. So stay tuned and do not forget to subscribe to our channel.
Čo máme? 25 000 a sme tam na celý rok, to máme hotové toto.
7 reasons why people hate Sigma male. Many people assume that Sigma males are all loved and cherished by people, but in reality, a Sigma male attracts many haters toward him. People assume that a Sigma male is admired by almost everyone, which is not true. Just like any human, a Sigma male does have haters. This hate can be due to the immense success he has, or even the personality traits he possesses. Sigma male is already popular enough, and his every action is under the eyes of people, which sparks jealousy and hatred for him. His every move is carefully witnessed to pluck out weak points to bring him down. His popularity is disliked by his haters, and all they want to do is to taint his reputation in a bad manner and paint him as a villain in the eyes of people. Sigma males are misinterpreted purposely to defame them, claiming things they do not execute. The mindset behind all this is to detach people's obsession with Sigma and make them hate it. Just like we witness in movies, a Sigma male is similar to a male protagonist. He is smart, likable, and courageous, which attracts hatred and villains toward him. This is because people who can't be like him try to tear him down. A Sigma male doesn't desire to be a hero. He never really cares for such titles, but his similar traits to a protagonist make him a hero, which sparks jealousy and hatred from people. Sigma male has a strong personality, and this intimidates people. Many people will go off limits to harm Sigma due to his successful life and his continuous efforts to never quit and pursue his dreams. Sigma never attracts hate intentionally. He likes to be himself at every moment, and all his focus is on the best way to attain his goals in life and become a better version of himself. Many people can't stand his accomplishments and badmouth about him to spread rumors to taint his name. This is all because they want to be like him, but can't be him. Hate is a phenomenon of human nature, but why is a Sigma male despised so much? Well, in today's video, we will discuss the 7 reasons why a Sigma male is hated by people and what personality traits of his cause people to despise him. Number 1, his bold personality. Sigma male possesses a very influential personality. His unique traits have a huge impact on the people around him. This produces hatred from people towards him. They hate the fact that many people are attracted to him due to his classy and elegant personality. People become jealous of him and do the best in their power to distract people from him and get all the attention towards them. A Sigma male doesn't pretend and prefers to be himself at all times and behaves respectfully towards many people. His haters have the intention to become like Sigma and have all his qualities, and most often they pretend to be like him. But when they cannot replicate his unique traits, their frustration causes them to hate him for naturally having all the good things. Sigma doesn't lower himself in front of people, and his decisions are not influenced by the sugarcoating of people. When people cannot manipulate him and take advantage of him, they cause conflicts and contradict his actions. Number 2, his intimidating nature. At first glance, Sigma male gives off an impression of a rude individual that is self-centered, which causes many people to dislike him and refuse to engage in conversations with him. His introverted nature is also misinterpreted as rudeness, and he is often perceived as a person that is full of himself and thinks that he is better than everyone, which is not true. Fewer people can truly understand his nature, and thus many people end up misunderstanding.
Ja som lepší ako 90% ľudí. To je fakt. To je fakt. Vlastne tak som sa narodil. Ale to neznamená, že som na to, že sa nejako povyšujem alebo niečo, lebo znova, ja za to nemôžem. To znamená, to, čo ľudia nerozumejú, to, že áno, ja som lepší ako vy. Ale to nie je dar, to je prekliatie.
Attention citizens.
Lebo
Nuclear strike imminent.
s touto váhou,
Area at your
že som na oveľa vyššej úrovni ako sú obyčajní ľudia, prichádza viacej biedy, viacej depresie a viacej negatívnych vlastností ako pozitívnych. To znamená, a ďalšia vec je, prečo nemôžeš byť aj na seba nejako pyšný alebo sa povyšovať nad ľudí, je tá vec, že aj keď si lepší ako ľudia, stále si iba hovno. Stále si nič, rozumieme sa. To znamená, áno, som lepší ako ľudia, ale to je podobné, ako by som povedal, že OK, ľudia vedia napočítať do 2, ja viem napočítať do 4. Hej? To je úplne irrelevantný faktor. No.
Stand in him and considering him a rude individual, which causes people to hate them and not engage with them. They feel intimidated by his silence and misinterpret it as, I don't want to be here, which is not the case. People who are not capable of understanding Sigma's nature hate them and refuse to engage with them, since they have created a false idea about him being rude. Number 3. His untimely success. A Sigma works hard and gives all he has got to attain his desired goals. People start to envy his success and plan strategies to bring him down. It is the nature of humans to envy people ahead of them and compete with them. People can't stand Sigma's success. They try to tear him down and steal his accomplishments from him. They hate him and view him as a potential threat and aimlessly compete with him. Success is something only those who work hard can attain, and many people have a negative mindset that suggests they damage a Sigma's success rather than working hard to accomplish something on their own. His success speaks louder than words that are unbearable for his haters. Number 4. He attracts women. Sigmas are desired by women. Women love their mysterious and introverted personalities. They are very loyal in relationships, which makes them star in eyes of women. This creates jealousy in other men. They become frustrated by how much women admire them and want to surround themselves with their presence. These men feel intimidated by the presence of a Sigma male and will try to tear him down and taint his name so he becomes unlikable. They are familiar that in the setting with a Sigma male present, many women will divert towards him, which annoys them. They want to be as desired as a Sigma male is. Sigma male is very respectful towards women. That is how he is, but people around him hate his popularity with women and become jealous of him and backbite him because they can't be like him. Number 5. His confidence. Sigma male is confident and brave enough to point out things that people did wrong. This bold nature of his being brutally honest annoys people that are being pointed out by him. They do not want to be held accountable for their actions and thus dislike him for being too confident and courageous. Confidence is something not everyone has, and people that are confident shine and can be easily distinguished from a crowd. People dislike Sigma due to the confidence level he has, whether it is about engagement, interacting with women, or having the guts to take challenges. His ability to confidently initiate communication annoys people that lack such confidence in life and become envious of him. Number 6. He never quits. Sigma males are hustlers. They have a firm belief in working hard until you make it, and its characteristic of them not only sets them apart from the rest, but also attracts haters towards them. Haters despise their dedication to their dreams and try with all their might to create hurdles for them. They dislike the fact that they work hard and never quit. He never withdraws from situations where others are baselessly targeted and takes a stand for them. His leadership nature is what annoys people. People don't appreciate their hard work and become intimidated by the thought of them becoming more successful, so they start to envy his dedication and passion for his aims. Haters try to shut his voice down, but he is brave enough to not quit. Number 7. He is not manipulated. A Sigma male portrays a just and honest role and believes in treating people equally. Sigma has universal rules that he doesn't change or modify for people. People try to manipulate him to make him act as their will, but when it doesn't happen, they envy him. People think that they can make him a puppet and fraudulently deceive him, making him act according to their will. But that is not the nature of a Sigma, since he does what he wills after a careful analysis of situations and doesn't get into sweet words spoken with bad intentions. People who cannot get their way out of him hate him and speak ill about him behind his back. A Sigma never takes a decision influenced by other people, which causes people who didn't get what they wanted to end up despising him. And that wraps up today's video. Like if you agree. We hope you enjoyed today's video. We hope you learned what are the 7 reasons why people hate Sigma male. Let us know in the comments below what type of people you dislike. Be sure to suggest the topic of the next video. If you want more content like this, then watch 7 reasons to never mess with a Sigma male. Subscribe for more Sigma male content as we post Sigma male related content, and we will see you guys next time with a new Sigma male video.
Degeneráti. Banda kokotov. Banda zaostalých primitívnych hnojov, ty kokos. Imbecilové jak cíp. Zaostalá ľudská rasa. Tupá, sprostá, chorá. Mentálne rozsratá. Why Sigma doesn't respect you? Lebo si hlúpy, primitívny, zaostalý degener. Easy. Right? Lebo si zaostalý, primitívny hnis. Nebudeme rešpektovať zaostalý, primitívny hnis, right?
According to a survey by Glassdoor, 70% of men say they would rather work for a boss who respects them than one who pays them more. This says a lot about how important respect is to men. But Sigma males take this to a whole new level. Respect is not just a nice to have for them. It's an absolute necessity. However, respect cannot be demanded or forced upon someone. It must be earned. It is the foundation of any healthy relationship, whether personal or professional. And for Sigma men, respect is non-negotiable. While many things can earn their respect, there are also certain behaviors and actions that will guarantee they will immediately lose respect for someone. Here are 10 of them. 1. Two-faced people. There's nothing worse than someone who says one thing to your face, but then does the complete opposite behind your back. It's like they're living a double life, and you never know which version of them you're going to get. They may pretend to be your friend, but in reality, they are only looking out for their own interests. The worst part is that they'll smile to your face and act like everything is fine, while secretly plotting something behind your back. A study by the University of Pennsylvania found that 64% of employees have experienced two-faced behavior from a colleague. Imagine how exhausting and frustrating it must be to constantly have to second-guess someone's true intentions. We see this a lot in work environments, where people will act friendly and supportive to your face, but then sabotage you behind closed doors. There is no second chance with Sigma men when it comes to two-faced people. Once they discover someone's true nature, they will cut them out of their lives without hesitation. There's no room for fake people in their circle. That's why the few people they call friends are ones they trust completely. They would rather be alone than surrounded by fake individuals who only care about themselves. Even in work situations, Sigma men will keep their distance from two-faced colleagues and avoid unnecessary interactions. While it may come across as cold or distant, it's just a way for them to protect themselves from potential betrayal. 2. Those who constantly criticize but never look in the mirror. A study by the University of British Columbia found that people who are quick to criticize others tend to have a poor self-image. Nothing screams insecurity like constantly putting others down. Sigma males can't stand this behavior and will immediately lose respect for those who do it. Not only does it show a lack of self-awareness, but it also creates a toxic environment that Sigmas will try to avoid at all costs. It's easier to talk about others than to face our own flaws, but this doesn't mean it's right or respectable. Always pointing out flaws in others just indicates that the person has their own stuff to deal with. But when we start attacking what we don't understand, it's like heading down a path of division instead of unity. And that's not what Sigma men are about. Even though they are introverted and independent, they value harmony and peace among people. Constant criticism fosters hate, and Sigma wants nothing to do with it. 3. The one-uppers. No matter what you accomplish or achieve, There will always be someone who will try to one-up you. These are the type of people who can't let others have their moment to shine, and will always find a way to outdo them. They have to be the best at everything, and will go as far as lying or exaggerating to make themselves look better. They're the type to interrupt someone's story just so they can tell their own, more impressive version. While this may be entertaining to some, it's just plain annoying for Sigma men. They can't stand people who try to make themselves look superior at the expense of others. This game of one-upmanship is a never-ending cycle, playing into one's insecurities and need for validation. One-uppers also tend to be insincere and only care about their own image and ego, which goes against the genuine and authentic nature of Sigma men. It's a waste of time and energy to try to compete with these people, as they will always find a way to top you, even if it means lying or manipulating the truth. It's just for their own selfish gratification and adds no real value or meaning to anyone's life. Sigma males don't give a damn about these fake displays of superiority and will simply walk away from any competition or comparison, let alone respect them. 4. The narcissists. Narcissism is a personality disorder characterized by an exaggerated sense of self-importance, need for admiration, and lack of empathy toward others. These individuals believe they are superior to everyone else and will do anything to maintain their image and status. They have no qualms about using people to get what they want or stepping on others to climb the social ladder. Imagine a narcissist and their inflated ego being in the same room as a Sigma male and their independent and non-conformist attitude. It's like mixing oil and water. They just don't mix well. Sigma men have no patience for narcissists and their constant need for validation and attention. They see through the facade and understand that it's just a mask to cover up deep insecurities and fears. Narcissists are like a threat to Sigma men's individuality and freedom, as they will try to control and manipulate them to fit their own agenda. It's like trying to put a wild animal in a cage. It's against their nature and will do whatever it takes to break free. While Sigma men may be able to see the good in most people, narcissists are an exception. They understand that no matter how much effort they put into a relationship with a narcissist, it will never be reciprocated. That's why they can't respect or tolerate these individuals. 5. Those who persistently stir up irritation. Have you ever had that one friend or coworker who seems to be on a never-ending quest to stir up irritation? Whether it's through nagging, complaining, or provoking arguments, they always seem to find a way to get under your skin. While it's easy to brush off occasional annoyances, there comes a point when persistent irritation can erode even the strongest bonds of respect. Think about it. Respect is like a precious currency we exchange in our social interactions. It's the glue that holds relationships together, whether in friendships, family, or the workplace. When someone persistently stirs up irritation, it's like they're constantly making withdrawals from the respect bank without ever depositing anything back. Eventually, the account will run dry and Sigma males won't hesitate to cut ties with someone who constantly drains them. While they are patient and understanding, they also value their mental and emotional well-being and won't tolerate being constantly annoyed or provoked. 6. Those who pretend to listen. It can be disappointing when someone you've been talking to appears to be listening intently, but after you've finished speaking, it's clear they weren't paying attention the whole time. We have all had that experience of feeling unheard and overlooked. Even worse, some people pretend to listen so they can interject their opinions and steer the conversation in a direction that benefits them. While this may work on some people, Sigma men are not easily fooled. They can pick up on insincerity and will immediately lose respect for someone who pretends to listen. If someone isn't willing to give them that basic level of respect, then they don't see the point in engaging with them at all. Nothing is more disrespectful than pretending to care when you clearly don't. You know what they say, actions speak louder than words. 7. Those who can never be wrong. We all know that person who never admits they're wrong, even when it's blatantly obvious. They will argue and debate their point until everyone is exhausted, rather than just admitting they made a mistake. They would even blame others or make excuses instead of owning up to their own faults. It's like they have an ego that's too big to handle any kind of criticism. This can be seen in those alpha males who believe apologizing or admitting fault is a sign of weakness. They see it as a competition and will do anything to come out on top, even if it means not acknowledging their own mistakes. This won't make them appear strong or admirable to Sigmas. It will just make them look like a desperate child who knows they're wrong, but refuses to admit it. While being confident is admirable, thinking you're never wrong is just plain delusional. Even if Sigma men may have respected this person before, their lack of accountability and responsibility will make them lose all respect. No one wants to be around someone who can never own up to their mistakes or take responsibility for their actions. It's like trying to have a conversation with a brick wall. Pointless and frustrating. There's a saying that goes, pride comes before the fall, and Sigma men will not hesitate to distance themselves from anyone who acts with such arrogance and ego.
Well, no problem. I've got a little something for everyone.
8. The energy vampires. While not a literal term, an energy vampire is someone who constantly drains others' energy and positivity with their own negativity. They're people who always have something to complain about or bring others down with their pessimistic outlook on life. They can be exhausting to be around because they never seem to have anything positive or uplifting to contribute. No matter what you do for them, they never seem to be satisfied with anything. They have a way of sucking the energy out of a room and making everyone feel drained. The energy vampires are like a dark cloud for Sigma men, not because they're not empathetic or compassionate, but because they understand the impact someone's energy can have. They value their peace and positivity, and anyone who tries to mess with that won't be welcome in their lives. While it's impossible to avoid all negativity in life, having someone who constantly brings it into your life intentionally is a whole different story. It's like trying to swim with a rock tied around your ankle. It's impossible and only pulls you down. You know that saying, you are the company you keep. Well, Sigma men take that seriously. 9. Those who take credit for others' work. While there's nothing wrong with celebrating your accomplishments, there is something very wrong with taking credit for someone else's. Sigma men value hard work and integrity, and nothing undermines those values like stealing someone else's success. Not only does it show a lack of respect for the person who actually did the work, but it also shows a lack of character and honesty on the part of the credit taker. While some may be willing to overlook this behavior, Sigma males will not. They believe in giving credit where credit is due, and won't stand for anyone taking advantage of others like that. It's like you're trying to cheat your way through life, and Sigma men do not tolerate cheaters. Any respect that may have existed before will immediately disappear once they discover someone taking credit for others' hard work. This is one of the most frustrating things that can happen in a workplace or any environment. Someone taking credit for work they didn't do. It's so disappointing to see hard-working individuals have their accomplishments taken away by those just trying to further their own agendas. This is usually done by those in power, as they feel threatened by the success of others. Many people simply don't dare to speak up about it, because they don't want to risk losing their job or getting on the bad side of their superiors. 10. Those who talk over others. While no one likes to be interrupted when speaking, it's really annoying when someone talks over others without even letting them finish their thoughts. They don't seem to care about what anyone else has to say and believe their voice is the only one that matters. The worst part is when they constantly talk over people and don't even acknowledge it. It's as if they don't even realize they're doing it. While this may be a common behavior in some social circles, Sigma men don't have the patience for it. No one likes to be ignored or feel like their thoughts and opinions don't matter. Talking over others makes them feel invisible and unimportant, like they don't even exist. Sigma males don't want to waste their time with someone who doesn't value their input or thinks they know better than everyone else. This will immediately lead to a loss of respect and make Sigmas want to avoid any future interactions with that person.
Kam zmizol? Kam zmizol ten jeden, ktorý tam bol? Kam zmizol? Kam zmizol ten jeden, ktorý tu bol? Neexistuje, že piče zbúchal na balkón znovu. Right? Idem sa pozrieť, lebo to je nájsť kšeft. Neviem, kde sú šmáci. Šmáci nie sú doma. A ten jeden, ktorý tu bol, neviem kam zmizol. Budem to musieť pozrieť na videu asi. Kedy zmizol. To ešte stále tu je, hej? 2029 tu bol. Mi hovoríte, že nezviem ďalší kšeft?
Dislike small talk. To decoding hypocrisy is heard people without the
Teraz
words
to už
that
ne.
couldn't be hide, and how boasting accessibility itself is locked in the code's practice.
Zmizol niekedy okolo 9.
It's not about fear.
Toto ešte bol.
It's about control, self-discipline, and inner strength.
Ale to začal stresovať. Otázka znie kvôli čomu.
They see survivalism as a form of mental and physical training, a way to stay sharp and prepared for whatever life throws at them. In mastering these skills, Sigma males build a quiet confidence that allows them to move through the world without relying on anyone else, fully aware of their
Toto ešte bol. Vyzerá to skôr, že nás zoskočil na nejaké miesto, kde ho nevidím.
ability to survive, adapt, and thrive on their own terms. Thank you for being a valued subscriber. Your ongoing support is greatly appreciated and motivates us to continue creating meaningful content. We truly value your engagement. Number 8, exploring the
Je tu
subconscious.
zoskočil, a?
Your ongoing support is greatly appreciated and motivates us to continue.
No, tam dole zoskočil. Niekde dole zoskočil. Takže mal by tam byť, tam dole niekde zašitý. Poďme to pozrieť. Za chvíľu sme hotoví, za chvíľu 25 000. 23 800, no? Na celý rok máme. Takže to nezačnem ďalší kšeft, čo je závažné. Ten šmak je tam niekde dole. Nebude ďalší kšeft, čo? Na to sme za chvíľu hotoví. Na koľko to vychádza? 25 000 vychádzalo na koľko? Ja. Na tej mesiace. Celý 10., celý 11., celý 12. Ja. Z 25 000 máme dosť na celú štreku. Na celý rok. V januári potom budeme byť ďalšie. V januári budem musieť variť veľké bomby pravdepodobne. Dáme ešte. Potom rozbitie veci, strašne veľa kojotín u seba. Strašne veľa kojotín. rozbijeme to. Má rozbiť tie veci. Toto už končíme. Koľko mi tu chýba? Mám 24 000 a už iba pár. To znamená, teraz rozbijeme veci, najprv postavím tie špaky. Ešte máme 2 hodiny. 2 hodiny práce. Takže môžem postaviť... Máme 7 stable fluorescent fluxov. Takže máme jeden fluorescent flux viacej, ako by som chcel mať. OK. OK, it's fine. Rozbijeme toto tu. Toto. Nocturnal. Regeneračné torzo. Unyieldinga. Zilota. A tu. To znamená, tuto máme ťažké veci. Ako napríklad... No, nič ťažké. Čo má takú veľkú váhu? Čo máš ty istotý kill? Ja tam mám veľa tých korotín. To bolo v misku, sa mi zdá. Tam lunchbox, ktorého sa to potom zahodiť. Toto potom zahodiť. S tým pakom mám dosť veľa. Ich chceli potom zahodiť. Zmutované party paky. Ale tuto mám niekde. Tieto 31 kill fluidov, ja. 31 kill fluidov, to je on. Na tú misiu pičnú, keby sa objavil. Jedna kill fluidov vejde. Right. A to je všetko v podstate. Jedno flaxy tu mám. Dobre. Ideme odkúpiť jednu kartu. A tým, že odkúpime jednu kartu, zbavíme aj nejaké váhy. Je veľa. 2200? Och, drahšie. Dobre. Super. Tu máme nejaké HDV, môžeme predať. Inak to spravíme, predáme nejakých 57 HDV a zvyšok dorazíme v 36 týmpakoch. Plus teraz sa zbavíme tejto veci tu. Skúsim pustiť pičného robota. Už keď to lížeme. No a keď si zoberiem, že mám 30 kg v tých fluidoch, tak by som mal 358 kg, takže znova plus minus v tej lízelke by sme boli. Zachováme to, koľko potrebujeme. A 25 000 stačí. Skúsime pustiť piči som robota. Aj keď neviem mať piči som. A máme nejaké píkašky. Okay. Pozrieme sa na toho robota, skúsim piči som pustiť.
Eight scary reasons why Sigma males are the most dangerous breed. We've all heard about the Alpha's dominance and the Beta's compliance, but what about the Sigma's silence, resilience, and independence? Well, the ability to understand the inner workings of power dynamics and use them to their advantage often seems dangerous to people bound by the shackles of social expectation. Sigma males are a different breed altogether. It's not about their muscles, but their skill in understanding people. They can figure out what makes you tick with scary accuracy. They're like experts in a mind game, pulling strings behind the scenes to get what they want. You might not even realize you're being analyzed so deeply until it's too late. So in this video, we'll be revealing the reasons why you should never underestimate the calm and stoic attitude of a Sigma male, because it's just a veil on their solid and intimidating internal and intellectual powers that makes them dangerous enough to navigate this world full of manipulation. So, let's get started. Number 8, calm and angry. Sigma males appear as cool as a cucumber on the outside, but someone's one wrong move can set off a storm inside them. They might seem all calm and collected, but there's a fierce fire burning beneath the surface. When a Sigma male is provoked, he may not respond with overt aggression or immediate outbursts. No, he prefers to simmer in his anger, allowing it to intensify like a sleeping volcano waiting to burst. It's like staring into the eye of a storm, unaware of the upcoming devastation. This controlled fury is what sets them apart, making them a dangerous combination of calm exterior and angry interior. Number 7. The weakness tracker. Sigma men have an uncanny ability to dissect the weaknesses of those around them with surgical precision. It's not just people who see it. They see through them. And their insecurities, fears, and vulnerabilities are recognized when a Sigma male sees you with a keen observation. When a Sigma male sees your weaknesses, they are not interested in just admitting it and moving on. You never know they're sizing you up, probing your weaknesses, waiting for the right moment to come along. It's a constant state of fear, knowing that your weaknesses will one day be revealed, leaving you exposed with no power. And that sense of vulnerability and being exposed is downright dangerous. Number 6. Extreme rationality. Sigma males are often known for their ability to think rationally. Unlike their counterparts, Sigma males do not let their emotions dictate their judgment. They operate on a whole different level. They don't let their emotions change their decisions. Instead, they precisely weigh every option, unveiling the pros and cons with a laser-sharp focus. Their extreme rationality might sound like a noble trait, but in the hands of a Sigma male, it often becomes a dangerous character element. Because when your opponent doesn't give a damn about emotions while making choices and sees through the smoke and mirrors straight to the cold, hard truth, you're dealing with a force to be reckoned with, and surely it's scary. Number 5, they are uncontrollable. In a world where the system's biggest goal is to gain control and power over all humans, Sigma guys are strong opponents. They're not strong because they simply do not seek validation or defy norms. They're strong because they're uncontrollable in doing that. That's what makes them the most dangerous type of men in male personality types. They don't seek the approval of others because they know their worth and strength lie in their independence and self-reliance. When a Sigma male fearlessly defies the status quo and challenges the established order, it scares those who seek to maintain their power and control at all costs. This uncountability not only makes them fearless, but also gives them an energy that makes them the most dangerous breed of all. Number 4, forgive but never forget. As we talked before, Sigma males possess the uncanny ability to remain calm and composed on the surface even when they are feeling angry. Similarly, when a Sigma male feels wrong, they won't react right away like an impatient alpha. Instead, they'll wait, keeping that feeling of unfairness in their mind, waiting for the right moment to strike back, calmly and precisely. Imagine crossing paths with a Sigma guy. He might forgive you at that point, but mark my words, he won't let it fall. You think they've forgiven you, but they're really just waiting for the right moment to retaliate. It's like living on borrowed time. You never know when the hammer will fall. And surely it's dangerous, intimidating, and scary. Number 3, they do not tolerate injustice. For a Sigma male, injustice is not just a small inconvenience or annoyance. It's like attacking his beliefs, visions, and core values. He will do whatever it takes to stop injustice and to make things fair again in a world that always promotes power games over equality. They don't just embrace justice, they demand it with every fiber of their being. When they witness injustice, they can't just ignore it. No, they confront it head-on, fearless in the face of adversity. This fearlessness and fierce determination to maintain justice and equality is what makes Sigma males so dangerous. They're not afraid to speak against injustice, even if it means standing alone with a flag of justice. They are the independent souls who refuse to go with the flow and follow the crowd. Instead, they forge their own path, carving out a legacy of embracing justice, equality, and integrity in a world filled with the darkness of injustice. Number 2, they are not afraid of competition. While others are nervous at the thought of facing stronger competitors, Sigma males enjoy the thrill of fighting stronger competitors. While others see competition as a threat, these strong figures see it as an opportunity to showcase their skills and prove their worth. They don't hesitate. Instead, they move forward with confidence and make their opponents feel scared and intimidated. They never step back from complexities and challenges, never second-guess their abilities, and give off a strong vibe of being unbeatable, which makes their rivals afraid. But it's not just about the thrill of winning. It is about their underlying unmasked desire. Sigma males possess an unquenchable thirst for success, and there is nothing on this earth that can stop them from achieving their goals once they have motivated themselves to do it. They never feel satisfied by the average. They crave excellence in everything they do. And that drive and unwavering determination sets them apart as the most dangerous breed. Number 1, they never look back. Sigma males do not dwell in their past. They don't hold on to old memories and errors. They don't let yesterday's problems hold them back from facing tomorrow. Instead, they learn from their mistakes, understand what went wrong, and then move on, leaving them behind in the past where they belong. While others get lost in memories or feel trapped in regret, Sigma males are the forward thinkers, moving forward and carving their path to navigate the twists and turns of life. According to Sigma males, a man who doesn't look back isn't burdened by guilt or regret. He's free to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. He becomes selfish and sometimes selfless in his pursuit of success, stopping at nothing to achieve his goals. And this mentality makes Sigma males a force to be reckoned with that is downright dangerous, because it makes them unpredictable and limitless. All right, guys, it's a wrap up for today's exploration. We'll be back soon with another exciting video. Until then, subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to ring the bell icon.
Give me toxic sludge, man. Give me toxic sludge. And I give you mojo. Give me toxic sludge. Give me toxic sludge and I give you mojo. Give me toxic sludge and I give you Jojo. Give me toxic sludge. Give me toxic sludge. Give me toxic sludge and I give you Jojo. Give me toxic sludge and I give you mojo. Give me toxic sludge. Give me toxic sludge. Give me toxic sludge. Fuck, ja mi jeden toxic sludge. Jeden toxic sludge mi chýbal. Jeden skurvený toxic sludge, man. Fuck. Give me toxic sludge and I give you mojo. Nestrieľa ako primitívny hnoj. Nikto tu nie je. Give me toxic sludge and I give you mojo. Úplný kokot to je nejaký. Nedokázal ani ty sládže. Lebo jebo. Give me toxic sludge and I give you mojo. Dajte mi hotdog, no. Dajte mi hotdog. Tak jebovia. Give me toxic sludge and I give you mojo. Give me toxic sludge and I give you mojo. Čo sme dostali? Nič. Kleotiny, ktoré môžeme rozbiť. Hajzlofília. Textu 54, to nie je zlé. Dobre, takže beňame dosť na celý rok. sobota 106. 22. Fuck. Úplne som naspäť. Som unavený z tohto. Oh man. Idem pozrieť tohto píčusa. Oh my god. To je 876 steel. I got 876 steel the locker. Why not? Why not, huh? Why not? Hotdog, edoč. A nejaké vody, ktoré môžem úspešne vymazať. No. Tie hotdogy sa kázia. Čo mám 600? Slániny. 6 kg slániny. 14 kg popcornu. 14 kg popcornu. Čikona. Ja musím viacej povedať popcorn. Už by sa nemal nič iné robiť, len povedať. No, je tvrdý povedač. No, 14 kg v popcornu. 6 kg slaniny, mám 20 kg. Slanine a popcorn. Mal by som to zúžitkovať. Ako 6 kg slanine. To nie je len tak. To si vyžaduje dávku šmáku mať 6 kg slaniny. Teda, áno, 6 kg máme v slanine. Keď si zoberieme na to, že slanina je relatívne ľahká, tak to musí byť slušné množstva slaniny. Slušné množstva. Oh, boys. Kde máte lída? Kde máte lída? Toto je váš líder? S regeneračnou ultracit pravou rukou? To vám dosť vriti? No to sú sračky, ja to vymažem, Ako ja to vymažem niektoré z týchto vecí. Ako bohužiaľ. Chameleon preč, Cloaking preč, Exterminator preč, Ghost Slayer preč, 3 Nocturnali preč. Whiteless preč, Zealot preč, ja. Niekoľko váhy som ušetril. Keď si zoberieme, že mám veľa v slanine a v popcorne, ok, už nebudem nič zbierať, ako som povedal. Už prišiel čas, už to nepotrebujem. Tak ako som jednotky nezbieral predtým, tak nemá zmysel pre mňa zbierať ich teraz. Jediné jednotky, ktoré potrebujem, sú Executioner. To je jediné, tuším, neviem. Odkiaľ prídu? To je tá otázka. No. Máme odpoveď. Niečo som tu mal v notoch naučené. Heavy level torso. Čo? Odchádzame. Slow Horse ešte nie je ďalší diel vonku. Nevadí, máme oného. Máme Tulsa Kinga, ktorý sa dá. Neviem, že Tulsa King je nejaký mazec vysokého kalibru. Ale dá sa to. Dá sa to otočiť. Okay. Oddychujeme iba čím questím. Mama Dolce, to je môj obľúbený šmís. Mama Dolce, daj si tu mamu Dolce.
Stretol s jedným typkom, čo tiež streamuje, taký streamer. On doniesol jednu so sebou spoločenskú hru, takú 1v1 kartou, z toho, že Mind Bug, a celkom fajné to bolo. To je taká rýchlovka, že sme to v krčme hrali proti sebe.
Jedna z mojich najobľúbenejších stoloviek je Arkham Horror. Potom je ešte jedna taká kompaktnejšia verzia, čo volá, že Temné znamenie. A ono je to správne podľa fantasy sveta Howarda Phillipsa Lovecrafta, spisovateľa. A vlastne on je tvorca príšera, ako je napríklad Cthulhu. Veľký chapadliak. Temný. V podstate z takého detektívneho sveta.
Temné sily útočia.
Začiatky
Zase mám 354 kg.
medzivojnové obdobie.
Však som vyhádzal tónu veci. Tomuto nerozumiem.
Každý má rôzne schopnosti. Dávaš si tam pozor, koľko máš životov a koľko máš, jak sa to povie, sanity.
To je tak príčetnosť,
Príčetnosť, presne, príčetnosti.
Však som mal 347 kg.
No a tvojou hlavnou úlohou je poraziť prastarého. Ako Ancient, to je vždycky nejaký, ako vo Vouku, ak si mohol tu možnosť vidieť nejakých tých old godov.
ako myslím, že kedysi dávno som bol Zetuna.
No, presne. Kun, Nzot, Jašaráš a všetci títo tu sú
Lost
odtiaľ.
Lands.
A ono je to všetko spravené podľa Lovecrafta, ja osobne si myslím.
No nič, hovno hovoria zase. Čo je Vincent? Čo je to za film? Čo je to zač, Tom Cruise Vincent? Čo je to zač? To sa volá... Či to je stále ako hovno. To je stále ako mákov a mákový závin. Mákový závin. Mám mámu Dolce. Aj tak tomu nerozumiem, pretože tonu veci som vymazal, mal som 340 kg.
What makes Sigma male the 1% man? Sigma males are individuals that are rare in society due to their unique characteristics, such as having high intellect and being introverted in terms of their personality. In this modern generation, the term Sigma male is unique because there are only a few individuals that show the characteristics a Sigma male possesses. Not all men qualify as true Sigma male. Sigma males are people that self-reliant and potential risk takers that are rarely found. Due to their immense popularity, many people try to imitate them by replicating their unique characteristics. What makes a Sigma male rare is the fact that they are daredevils that never back off from a tough situation, prefer using their capability to tackle a situation, and like to be dependent upon none other than themselves. They are highly self-reliant individuals that are unique amongst people. In these present times, many people are self-conscious of themselves and their capabilities, but a Sigma male is not like that. He is a person that is self-aware of his strengths and weaknesses, thus he trusts himself in any situation. People become double-minded and start to question their ability when a failure occurs, but a Sigma male prefers to learn from it. When a failure occurs, people start to blame others to clear their names, since they lack the power to hold themselves responsible, but a Sigma male is rare because he is a brave individual that likes to take responsibility on his end and thus tries to learn from his mistakes and improve during tough times. People prefer to do easy things, are in their comfort zone, and are scared to take challenges and risks when it comes to achieving something spectacular. A Sigma male doesn't appreciate the idea of being mediocre and likes to take risks and challenges to attain something that many people withdraw due to the fear of failure. What makes them unique is not to be scared of hardships and hurdles awaiting them and prefer to face them rather than run away from them. Sigma is a unique individual that goes off limits to attain his goals, unlike many people that get scared to move further in tougher situations. Unlike many people, a Sigma male doesn't live for social approval, but lives according to his will. He is not a people pleaser and doesn't take action in accordance for the sake of approval or appreciation from people around him. This unique characteristic of him sets him apart from the crowd, since he has nothing to do with impressing people to feel gratification. Their contentment is by being happy being themselves and being a useful member of society. In today's video, we will look at reasons why a Sigma male is a 1% man and what makes a Sigmas rare and unique in this modern world. Number 1. Sigma doesn't live for social approval. Sigma males are unique since they don't live for the validation of people in society. They do what they like and live according to their ideology. They don't make or change their lives' decisions to attain people's appreciation. This characteristic makes them rare since many people live for social approval and want to be appreciated by people around them to feel like a useful members of society. Sigma doesn't consider social approval a set of standards that will define his importance. Rather, he likes to be confident within himself and doesn't need to feel validated by people. In modern times of social media, where people are in a rat race to prove themselves as someone worthy of attention, Sigma males thrive on their path and don't seek validation to know their importance, which makes them a rare breed of society that doesn't chase social approval. A Sigma lives life solely to feel contentment within himself and be beneficial to people around him, and his happiness is not defined by the fact that people like him or not. People's opinions regarding him are worthless since they can't understand his mindset. Number 2, Sigma doesn't show off like others. A Sigma male is a humble man that prefers to live a simple lifestyle and doesn't shove his achievements down the throats of others. They don't chase materialistic things that many people are crazy about. People like to show off their achievements to others and have a superiority complex that suggests that they are better than everyone else. A Sigma refuses to think like that. In the modern world where a bunch of materialistic things defines the standard of a person, a Sigma is unique in terms that he doesn't fall for such things. He is a respectful person towards others and doesn't let them down by showing off his achievements, rather likes to inspire and motivate them. Unlike many people, a Sigma works hard to please themselves, not the people around them. He doesn't consider himself as someone superior, but rather promotes the concepts of equality. A Sigma male is rare in these times because most people consider others unworthy and disrespect them, but Sigmas pay respect to others and don't possess a superiority complex. Number 3, Sigma doesn't possess a fake persona. What makes a Sigma truly unique and rare is the fact that they prefer to be themselves all the time. They refuse to put on a fake mask that people like and appreciate. They are daredevils that are not afraid of how people will react to their true selves. Sigma is a rare breed since they are real 24/7s and never fake themselves in a situation to get things done. Many people like to put on a fake mask to avoid conflicts and get their job done, but a Sigma refuses to do so and shows his real side to the world, whether they like or dislike it. He could care less about them. Sigmas don't need to hide as they are confident individuals that are well aware of their strengths and weaknesses and don't portray something they are not. This characteristic of theirs makes them stand out from the crowd that puts on fake personas to get their way. Their real self is what makes them unique and rare. Number 4, Sigma is confident and trusts themselves. Sigma males are confident enough to say what they feel about a certain situation and are not scared of the outcomes of their speech. They never withdraw from speaking their heart out and don't care if their opinions are liked by people or not. If they see something they like, they are confident enough to encourage people, and when something offends them, Sigma will not back off in holding you accountable for your words and actions, and will confront you. They are confident individuals that trust their abilities, and this is what makes them rare since many people lack confidence, which results in them being pushed forward and not be trusted by others. This confidence is what gets Sigmas ahead and provides them the opportunity to lead others as well. They deal with conflicts confidently and are not scared to provide their opinion regarding something that bothers them to be a cause of betterment in society, and this characteristic of theirs highlights them from the rest of people. Number 5, Sigmas learns from mistakes and does self-improvement. Unlike many people, the thought of failure doesn't scare off a Sigma male. They are risk takers who trust their capabilities the most and rely upon themselves in accomplishing something they've decided to pursue. Many people run away from things they believe they might fail in or end up being at a dead end. Sigma is a rare individual that takes paths on which hurdles await them and takes challenges to see their true potential. They never withdraw from situations they feel like they are failing at. Even if they fail, they don't lose hope or question if they are worthy enough or not. Many people start to question themselves when they fail at something, but a Sigma male focuses on the good aspects that occurred due to failing and uses this as a self-improvement opportunity. A Sigma is unique since he likes to learn from his mistakes and keeps on continuing a path he desires to follow no matter how difficult things get. A Sigma male will consider defeat as an opportunity to improve further and doesn't lose trust in himself like many people. And that wraps up today's video. Like if you agree. We hope you enjoyed today's video. We hope you learned what makes Sigma male the 1% man. Let us know in the comments below what characteristics you have that make you unique and rare among others. Be sure to suggest the topic of the next video. If you want more content like this, then watch Why Sigmas Desire to Be Successful. Subscribe for more Sigma Male content as we post Sigma.
Subscribe nema hovnatí nákové. Never give up. Crush. No, poďme sa na to pozrieť. Toto je dobré.
Welcome, gents. Sigma males are often seen as the outliers, the ones who operate outside the usual social norms without trying to fit into predefined roles. They're neither followers nor leaders, but something entirely different. While most people follow the crowd, seek validation, or compete for attention, Sigma males quietly carve their own path. What's fascinating, though, is not just how different they are, but how their behaviors actually are, even if they seem unusual to everyone else. They don't behave this way to be rebellious or stand out. They do it because it simply works for them. Everything they do, from choosing solitude to rejecting unnecessary competition, is rooted in practicality and a deep understanding of how to navigate life on their own terms. Their unconventional habits aren't random. They're calculated, intentional, and always with a purpose. These men don't just think outside the box. They live there, and the way they move through the world reflects that. Let's explore the unusual yet perfectly logical things that make Sigma males who they are. Let's get started, gents. I kindly urge you to watch the full video and leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Starting with number 10, fear of being unliked. To a Sigma male, the fear of being unliked is not just irrational, it's completely absurd. They can't wrap their heads around the idea that someone would adjust their personality, opinions, or actions just to be liked by everyone.
Sure.
To them, this is a waste of energy and an invitation to lose touch with who you really are. Sigma males understand that being disliked is simply part of life, and no matter what you do, some people won't approve. Instead of letting that fact control them, they embrace it and move on without overthinking. In their minds, bending over backward for approval means giving up your autonomy, and for a Sigma, freedom is everything. They see the constant pursuit of being liked as a trap that prevents genuine growth and authenticity. Why care what others think when their opinions don't define your reality? Sigma males don't believe in smoothing over rough edges or softening their stance just to make others comfortable. They're more focused on staying true to themselves, regardless of how people perceive them. Ultimately, Sigma males know that trying to be liked by everyone dilutes their identity. The fewer people they try to please, the more space they have to grow into who they truly are. For them, it's simple. Being unliked is not a failure. It's a sign that they're living life on their own terms. Number 9, overpleasing others. To Sigma males, the idea of constantly trying to please others is baffling. They view it as not only irrational, but as a sure way to lose yourself. In their eyes, bending over backward for everyone else doesn't make you kind or generous. It weakens who you are at the core. They believe that the more you try to meet other people's expectations, the further you drift from your own sense of self. It's like handing over the keys to your life, letting others steer your decisions, your values, and even your emotions. For Sigma males, identity is something deeply personal, and it's not up for negotiation. They see overpleasing as an act of self-betrayal, where you trade authenticity for temporary approval. This constant need for validation strips away your uniqueness, turning you into a reflection of other people's desires instead of someone who stands strong in their own beliefs. Sigma males find this exhausting and pointless. They understand that no matter how hard you try, you can't satisfy everyone. So why even attempt it? Instead of living in the shadow of other people's approval, Sigma males choose to prioritize their own values and goals. They know that trying to make everyone happy leads nowhere, except to a diluted version of yourself. To them, real strength comes from standing firm in who you are, even if that means some people won't like it. For a Sigma, protecting your own identity is far more important than chasing the impossible goal of pleasing everyone. Number 8. Ridiculous things that don't make sense to Sigma males. To Sigma males, many things that others accept as normal just don't make sense. They can't comprehend why people waste energy on pointless social games, seek approval from those they don't even respect, or live by society's timelines. To them, it's ridiculous to live a life shaped by external expectations rather than internal purpose. Sigma males don't see value in fitting in, over-pleasing, or following trends just for the sake of it. They believe life is too short to live by rules that don't align with who you truly are. At the core, Sigma males operate on logic and authenticity. If something doesn't serve their growth, happiness, or freedom, they find it irrational to invest time or energy in it. Instead, they focus on what actually matters: personal evolution, meaningful connections, and living life on their own terms. For them, the most ridiculous thing you can do is sacrifice your true self just to fit into a world that's often confused about what's really important. In the end, Sigma males see the world through a lens of brutal honesty, cutting through the nonsense to focus on what truly makes sense. And for them, the only path worth following is the one that leads to a life lived with purpose and authenticity, not one built around other people's expectations. Number 7. Question everything, even themselves. For Sigma males, nothing is off limits when it comes to questioning. They don't just challenge the world around them. They constantly interrogate their own thoughts, beliefs, and motives. To them, it's not enough to simply reject societal norms. They also refuse to get too comfortable with their own ideas. Sigmas understand that personal growth requires flexibility and brutal self-honesty, so they're willing to dismantle even their most deeply held beliefs if it means gaining new insights. This habit of self-questioning makes them highly unpredictable. While others might cling to a fixed identity or worldview, Sigmas are always evolving, never settling into one way of thinking for too long. They know that staying in the same mental space for too long is just another form of stagnation. It's not that they lack conviction, they just believe that conviction should never be static. If they discover a flaw in their thinking, they'll abandon it without hesitation, viewing it as a necessary part of growth. This constant self-examination gives Sigma males an edge. They're not bound by ego or afraid to admit they were wrong because, for them, being wrong is simply part of the process. They thrive in the uncertainty of life, knowing that the more they question, the more they uncover about themselves and the world. It's this willingness to challenge everything, including themselves, that sets them apart, allowing them to stay adaptable and ahead of the curve, no matter what life throws at them. Thank you for being a valued subscriber. Your ongoing support is greatly appreciated and motivates us to continue creating meaningful content. We truly value your engagement. Number 6, purposely reject mastery to stay in the beginner's mindset. Sigma males have an unusual approach to knowledge. They purposely reject the idea of mastering anything. While most people chase expertise, seeing it as a mark of success, Sigmas see a hidden danger in mastery. They believe that once you think you've mastered something, you close yourself off to new ideas. Expertise, in their view, can lead to arrogance and tunnel vision, making it harder to see the bigger picture or consider different perspectives. Instead, Sigma males stay in the beginner's mindset. This doesn't mean they don't develop skills or become highly knowledgeable. They absolutely do. But they approach every situation with the humility and curiosity of a learner. They understand that there is always more to know, always something they might be missing. This mindset keeps them adaptable, flexible, and ready to evolve when new information comes along. For them, rejecting mastery isn't about avoiding growth. It's about protecting their ability to think critically and question assumptions, including their own. Mastery can trap people into thinking they've reached the end of learning, but Sigmas believe there's no such thing. They'd rather be lifelong students than experts stuck in their ways. By staying in this beginner's mindset, Sigma males remain open to insights that others, more confident in their expertise, might overlook. It keeps them ahead of the curve, always evolving, and never blinded by their own knowledge. For them, true power comes not from being an expert, but from being open to continuous learning. Number 5, view relationships as temporary investments, not necessities. Sigma males approach relationships very differently than most people. While others often seek long-term emotional connections, Sigmas treat relationships more like temporary investments. This doesn't mean they don't value the people in their lives, but rather that they view emotional bonds as fluid, not something to cling to out of necessity. They understand that people grow, circumstances change, and sometimes it's best to let go rather than hold on for the sake of it. For Sigmas, the idea of forever isn't realistic. They treat relationships as meaningful, but they also recognize that all bonds have an expiration date, whether that's due to personal growth, life circumstances, or simply the natural evolution of two people drifting apart. By viewing relationships this way, they avoid becoming emotionally dependent on others, which allows them to maintain their autonomy. Sigmas are fiercely independent, and they believe that emotional attachments should enhance their life, not trap them in a state of dependency. This mindset also means that when a relationship has run its course, Sigmas can walk away without regret or bitterness. They don't see the end of a relationship as a failure, but as a natural part of life's ebb and flow. By treating relationships as temporary investments, they stay true to themselves. And when the time comes to part ways, they move on without emotional baggage, knowing they gave what they could while it lasted. Number 4, create backdoor solutions to life's problems. Sigma males don't solve problems the way most people do. Instead of following conventional routes or waiting for permission, they create clever backdoor solutions to bypass life's obstacles. While others stick to the tried and true paths, Sigma males are busy analyzing the system, looking for loopholes and shortcuts that most people never even think about. They're not interested in the long, slow grind if there's a faster, more efficient way to get things done. For them, life is like a game, and the rules are there to be bent or reinterpreted. Sigma males thrive in finding hidden paths, often thinking several steps ahead to engineer solutions that sidestep unnecessary challenges. It's not about cutting corners, it's about being smarter with their time and resources. They don't waste energy fighting against systems that can be hacked or bypassed entirely. This mindset allows them to stay ahead, accomplishing more with less effort. What makes Sigmas unique is their ability to spot opportunities where others see roadblocks. Whether it's navigating the complexities of a job, social expectations, or personal challenges, Sigma males instinctively look for the less obvious, often unconventional ways to achieve their goals. This adaptability and resourcefulness are what allow them to succeed in a world that often feels rigid and limiting to others. For them, every obstacle is just a puzzle waiting to be cracked open, and they'll find the back door every time. Now at number 3, avoid unnecessary competition. Sigma males don't waste their time on unnecessary competition. While many people are caught up in the race for status, attention, or validation, Sigmas see it all as pointless. Competing with others for superficial gains feels like a distraction to them, something that drains energy without offering any real lasting rewards. They'd rather direct that energy toward personal growth, honing skills, or pursuing unconventional goals that bring them true satisfaction. For Sigma males, the idea of climbing a ladder just to reach the same place as everyone else is unappealing. They don't measure their success by how they compare to others, but by their own standards. This makes them immune to the pressure that fuels rivalry in social and professional circles. While others are busy trying to outdo one another, Sigmas are quietly building lives that align with their unique values and interests. In avoiding unnecessary competition, Sigmas aren't backing down from challenges, they're just more selective about which ones are worth their time. They prefer to invest in pursuits that lead to meaningful outcomes rather than fleeting victories. For them, fulfillment comes from mastering their own journey, not from beating someone else to the finish line. By sidestepping rivalry, Sigma males maintain their focus, independence, and peace of mind, knowing that true success doesn't require competing with anyone else. Number 2, deliberately delay reactions. Sigma. Males are deliberate when it comes to their reactions. Unlike most people who are quick to respond in the heat of the moment, Sigma males prefer to take their time. They understand that impulsive reactions often lead to mistakes, so they treat their emotions like a chessboard, calculating each move with precision. For them, reacting too quickly is a sign of losing control, and control is something they value deeply. This deliberate delay isn't about suppressing emotions, it's about mastering them. Sigma males know that reacting from a place of emotion often blinds people to the bigger picture. By pausing and taking a step back, they give themselves the space to fully assess the situation, understanding not just their own feelings, but the motivations of others involved. It's like they're playing a strategic game, where every response is carefully thought out to serve a long-term purpose. This calculated approach gives them a unique edge in conflicts or tense situations. While others might act out of frustration, anger, or panic, Sigma males remain composed, allowing them to make decisions that are not only logical, but effective. Their reactions are rarely emotional outbursts. Instead, they are measured and intentional, which makes them all the more impactful when they finally do respond. By deliberately delaying their reactions, Sigma males maintain control, avoid unnecessary drama, and keep themselves focused on what really matters. They believe that mastering their responses is key to mastering their own lives. Number 1. Intuitive observers. Sigma males are intuitive observers, constantly scanning their environment and picking up on subtle social cues that most people overlook. It's not just about watching the obvious interactions, it's about reading between the lines, noticing body language, tone shifts, and unspoken dynamics. They have an almost instinctual ability to sense the undercurrents in any given situation, whether it's tension in a room, hidden agendas, or someone's true intentions. This skill allows them to analyze situations on a deeper level. While others might take things at face value, Sigma males dig beneath the surface to understand what's really going on. It's not about being suspicious or overly critical, it's about being aware. They trust their gut instincts, and because they're so in tune with the subtle details, they're often able to predict outcomes before others even realize what's happening. Their observational skills also give them an advantage in navigating social situations. Sigma males don't rely on charm or manipulation to influence others. Instead, they read the room, understand the dynamics at play, and respond in ways that are subtle yet effective. They know when to speak up and when to hold back, when to engage and when to let things unfold. By being intuitive observers, Sigma males can stay one step ahead, always prepared to adjust their approach based on what they observe. This makes them adaptable, insightful, and often the ones with the clearest understanding of what's really going on behind the scenes. Listen as we wrap up. Sigma males live by a different set of rules, and while their actions may seem unusual to others, there's always a logical foundation behind them. They don't get caught up in social conventions or follow the herd. Instead, they carve their own paths, questioning everything from societal norms to their own beliefs, while staying fiercely independent. They approach life strategically, whether it's choosing to avoid unnecessary competition, engineering clever solutions, or deliberately delaying their reactions. What sets Sigma males apart is their refusal to compromise their authenticity. They don't chase validation, cling to relationships out of fear, or waste energy on things that don't align with their true purpose. Every decision they make is grounded in a deep sense of self-awareness and practicality. To them, the so-called unusual is just another way of staying true to themselves, no matter how unconventional it may seem to others. In the end, Sigma males aren't concerned with fitting into society's mold. They're too busy creating lives that make sense to them, rooted in logic, independence, and self-growth. What seems different or strange to most is simply the Sigma male's way of thriving on his own terms, free from unnecessary distractions or expectations. Thanks for tuning in, gents. Bye for now and see you in the next video. Take care and God bless.
God bless. What? Oh, man. Lebo sú hlúpe, ženy sú hlúpe ako delobuchy. Nenájdeš kvalitnú, lojálnu ženu. Nájdeš rozumnú a lojálnu ženu, to je veľmi jednoduchý dôvod. To nemá zmysel ani pozerať. A v živote nepochopím, ako niekomu môže záležať na tom, čo si niekto o ňom myslí. To ide úplne mimo mňa. Ako ti môže záležať na tom, čo si niekto myslí? Prečo chcú ľudia, prečo sú takí sprostí, že chcú okolo seba mať milión imbecilov? Čím viac imbecilov máš, tým si väčší imbecil sám. Veľmi jednoduché. To je nič. Toto ide mimo mňa. Ľudia sa boja byť sami. Radšej budú mať okolo seba idiotov, ako im mali byť sami. To je známka slabosti, známka degenerácie, známka zaostalosti. Ak sa bojíš byť sám, respektíve poviem to inak. Ak budeš s kokotmi len preto, aby si nebol sám, no tak to je absolútna katastrofa tvojej vlastnej osobnosti a tvojej vlastnej zaostalosti. To je úplne najhoršie. Byť s kokotmi len za tým účelom, lebo si tak posratý a to je známka hlúposti, jedným slovom je to známka hlúposti. Pretože inteligentný človek bude radšej sám, ako byť obklopený dementmi, pretože dementi ti vlastnú inteligenciu poslú do ryti. Nemá zmysel to ani rozoberať. Ľudia sú retardované bytosti, chore, narušené, sprosté, zaostalé. Je hanbou, že patrím k ľuďom. To je najväčšia hanba. Byť ľudská bytosť. To je to najhoršie, čo sa mi mohlo stať. Narodiť sa ako človek. Je úplne jedno, ako vyvinutý človek. Stále som iba spičený človek. Spičené hovno. A vždy budem spičené hovno. Depresívne. Narodiť sa ako človek. A toto keď si uvedomuješ, toto keď vidíš, čo si ako rasu reprezentuješ. Hovorím, jediné, čo môžeš robiť, je snažiť sa pracovať na to, aby si bol čo najmenší degener. Ale nikdy to nebude dostatočné. Nikdy nebudem spokojný s tým, že jediné, na čom pracujem, je, aby som bol menší degener. Aby som bol čo najmenší degener, aký je v mojich schopnostiach a možnostiach. To je absolútna katastrofa. Sedem, 8, 0, 1, 6 sa na to. To meso sa aj tak kazí. To sú moje obľúbené videá. Prečo ľudia nemajú radi? Lebo ich nazvaní sú zdegenerovaní kokoti. A zdegenerovaný kokot sa v živote nevyrovná s tým, že je zdegenerovaný kokot. Hlúpy človek v živote neuzná svoju vlastnú hlúposť.
Why Sigma males are the most hated?
Lebo je hlúpy.
There's a saying that if you're not being hated, you're not doing something right. Sigma males, those lone wolves who walk a path untouched by society.
To je geniálna hláška, hej na to.
Being hated, you're not doing something right. Sigma males, those lone wolves who walk a path untouched by societal norms, have proven this true. They are the most hated group, and not without reason. The hatred they attract is strong and clear, mixed with misunderstanding. envy, and jealousy. Society loves to put everyone in neat little boxes, where conformity is king and standing out is seen as a sin. Sigma males refuse to play by these rules. They aren't interested in leading or following. They simply exist on their terms. This defiance challenges the status quo, making many people uncomfortable. This hatred is a reflection of deeper societal insecurities. People hate what they don't understand, and the Sigma male's refusal to fit into conventional molds triggers this resentment.
Ja to hovorím inak. To, že niečomu nerozumieš, ešte neznamená, že je to hlúpe, alebo že je to nesprávne. Len ty tomu nerozumieš. To, že vy ľudia nerozumiete môjmu cvičeniu, to ešte neznamená, že moje cvičenie je hlúpe, lebo vy tomu nerozumiete. Lebo vy nerozumiete ničomu, čo vám poviem. Prečo? Well, dobrá otázka.
It's a clash between freedom and conformity, between breaking free and staying shackled. Well, in this video, we'll unveil the reasons why Sigma males are the most hated group of individuals. So, let's start. Number 8. Threat to status. The threat that Sigma males pose to status is not a result of any intentional challenge. They do not seek to undermine others. Their mere existence does it. The way they navigate life. Self-sufficiently and confidently naturally questions the need for the established order. For many people, this can be unsettling. Society sees Sigma male as a direct challenge, a threat to their status and dominance, which triggers feelings of envy and resentment, ultimately leading to hate. But despite the backlash they face, Sigma males continue to thrive. Their resilience and unwavering sense of self propel them forward, unaffected by the negativity that surrounds them. And it's this very resilience that makes them so threatening to those who seek to maintain their status, authority, and dominance at all costs. Number 7. Excessive knowledge. Sigma males are often the most hated group, and one of the key reasons for this is their ability to have excessive knowledge about their surroundings. These men don't just know a lot. They possess a depth of understanding that can be intimidating and frustrating for others. Their intellectual activities are not limited to typical book-smart knowledge. Sigma males understand the world in a way that goes beyond them. They know things about the world, society, and other unconventional areas that most people never consider. They know about the latest technology trends, ancient history, unknown scientific theories, and even the complexities of human psychology. Their excessive knowledge sets them apart, making others feel inadequate or even threatened by their out-of-the-mark intellectual abilities. This depth of knowledge can be unsettling and even offensive to those who are okay with a simple understanding of things. Number 6. Distinct core values and motivations. The unique individuals known for their distinctive character traits, beliefs, and way of life. The Sigma males operate on unique values. They often prioritize their peace, freedom, and individuality over power or prestige, unlike the alpha males, who thrive on dominance and hierarchy. Sigmas walk a different path that others find confusing and infuriating. They don't chase after the typical symbols of success. They don't care about flashy cars, big houses, or being the center of attention. Their motivations are deeply personal, often driven by a desire for independence, autonomy, and a life that aligns with their core values. This independence and disregard for societal expectations can upset people who depend on the systems and authorities for their identity and self-worth. This clash of values and motivations is a major reason Sigmas are often at odds with people around them. Number 5. Effortless command. Sigma males don't need to shout to be heard. Their actions speak louder than words, and this silent strength can be unnerving. People are used to leaders who are loud, who boast about their achievements, and constantly seek approval. But Sigmas move through life with a sense of purpose and self-assurance that doesn't require external validation. This self-sufficiency and the ability to command attention without trying hard make others uncomfortable. They are a reminder that true power doesn't need to be loud or boastful. It can be quiet, composed, and still commanding, yet captivating. But this rare personality charm can breed a toxic environment where the Sigma male's natural leadership style is seen as a challenge rather than an asset. And for many, this is a hard pill to swallow. Number 4, hard to read. Sigma males are often hard to read, and this trait is a double-edged sword, as it grants them a mysterious charm, but also generates a lot of resentment and misunderstanding from others. As we all know, people generally fear what they don't understand. The Sigma male's incomprehensible demeanor can come across as arrogance or aloofness. Others might think he's judging them or feels superior when, in reality, he's just comfortable in his own company. But this inability to read a Sigma male's intentions or emotions makes people furious. They start projecting their insecurities onto him, labeling him cold or unapproachable. This aspect of their personality, while making them intriguing, ultimately makes them targets of the enmity of the world around them. Number 3, they are uncontrollable. Alpha, Beta, Gamma. These labels define how men are supposed to behave. But Sigma males completely disregard these labels. They are like wildcards in this rigid, manipulative system of society. They refuse to be confined to these small labeled boxes of societal roles, making them unpredictable and uncontrollable to others. This lack of control over Sigmas makes people uneasy. Society and its system thrives on control and authority, and anything outside its comfort zone is seen as a threat. For example, in workplaces, Sigmas don't blindly follow orders of their superiors.
No shit.
They question authority,
No
think
shit.
independently, and often propose unconventional solutions. This behavior is disruptive for those who are in the charge and demand obedience.
No shit.
But Sigma males do only what matches their aspirations, and this uncontrollable nature leads to misunderstandings, resentment, and ultimately, hate. Number 2, seen as strange and arrogant. Another reason Sigma males are hated is that their behavior can be interpreted as arrogance or superiority. When someone chooses to walk a different path and doesn't seek approval from others, it can be seen as a rejection of societal values. This perceived rejection can lead to resentment. People may feel that Sigma males consider themselves above others, which breeds opposition. And the weirdness of their personality also plays an important role in sparking the flames of hate in others. People see their unconventional lifestyles as weird. This can include anything from career choices to personal relationships. When someone makes decisions different from the norm, it can be hard for others to relate to them. But the thing is that Sigma males are not trying to look down on anyone. They are just doing their own thing. But people can't bear it. Number 1, success with Omen. Imagine you are at a party, and there's that one man. He's not the loudest or flashiest, but he's got an aura, a charismatic charm, a magnetism that draws women in like he's the last man on earth. He doesn't try too hard or make extra efforts to please women. But still, he effortlessly attracts attention and admiration from the ladies. When a Sigma male effortlessly attracts attention and affection from women without conforming to societal norms, trying hard to flirt, or using pickup lines, it's enough to make any man's blood boil. It stirs up deep-seated insecurities in others. They think that their methods are not good enough, and they question their own worth. That is enough to make any man's blood boil, as it also raises the standards for other men, and it's infuriating for other men. Well, guys, we are done for today. We'll be back soon.
Ale môžeme ešte byť ticho. Môžem sa zašiť. Viete, zaujímavé? Joy? To som videl.
What makes Sigma males ghost people? People possess different traits that either attract people towards them or just push people away from them. Sigma males are men that have a set of standards when it comes to meeting and communicating with new people, since they are intelligent beings that mostly tend to be alone or hang out with people that meet their standards. Ghosting is something Sigma males do when they want to completely avoid a person or a situation that is annoying them or affecting their mental peace, and it is healthy for them since they cut negativity from their lives by refusing to be around people that do not meet their standards. Sigma males are introverted men that restrict their social interaction with toxic people and eventually ghost them because of the toxicity they bring into their life. These men with a class that set a standard of each thing in their life, and when it comes to people, Sigma usually prefers being alone, and if he has to, he hangs out with people that are according to his standard. Sigma males are quite picky when it comes to choosing their company. Sigma hates to be around people that bring nothing but negativity with them and are toxic by nature, which makes a Sigma eventually ghost them. Sigma males are bold people with the guts to leave a social situation just because they got bored or annoyed by the type of conversation of just people in general. Sigma doesn't find it necessary to engage with people and communicates with them if doesn't want to, since he is an introverted man that finds it peaceful to be all by himself. Sigma is confident in himself and does enjoy his company since it allows him to grow as a better person. Sigma ignores people that are unpassionate and lazy by nature and lack interest in life. This is because Sigma is a deep thinker and appreciates being around people that indulge in the same analytical thinking. In today's video, we shall discuss what makes Sigma male ghost people. Number 1, people that are overall toxic and negative. Sigma males like to have their environment peaceful and full of positivity, which is why they keep their lifestyles private so that fewer people can access them. Sigma refuses to connect with people that are overall negative and bring bad vibes with them, and even if he does initially, he eventually starts to ghost them, since Sigma is familiar that hanging out with them will severely affect his life and abandon him. Sigma knows the importance of good company and the effects of bad ones too, so to avoid later trouble, he finds it easy to ghost such people to remove them from his life without creating chaos. Sigma males acknowledge people that are positive due to their nature and prefer to connect with them since they bring good vibes and will influence their life toward the greater cause. They find it necessary to cut off all ties with people that are straight up toxic because eventually their toxicity will affect their life events and they find it best to avoid them by ghosting such people. Number 2, people that lack passion and are just boring. Sigma males are seekers of productivity and creativity due to their intellectual nature. They hate being around people that are boring and lack taste in life. Such people are unpassionate about their lives and they do nothing to improve themselves. He hates people that lack creativity and hence avoids them at all costs, since he doesn't want them to affect his creativity or productiveness by making him lose interest. Sigma males ghost people that bore him and are uninteresting by nature. They prefer people that have unique personalities and bring something interesting to the table.
OK. Áno. Idem dole. Nič nie je horšie, ako je v kontakte s ľuďmi. V kontakte s zaostalou mŕtvou rasou. Mŕtve orgány. Alebo ako my ich voláme, orgány činné v trestnom konaní. Zaostalé, odrovnané. Úplne katastrofa, čo ľudia reprezentujú. Úplne katastrofa. Kokoti to neviete ani spustiť, taký si zaostali znova. Je pre vás veľký problém spustiť tento kšeft? Neskutočný problém spustiť kšeft, že vy hovno. Vás mozog to v živote nedá.
What leads some men to walk their own path, distancing themselves from the society they live in? Sigma males, often enigmatic and misunderstood, are a unique breed who keep others at arm's length, making it difficult for most to truly grasp who they are. Rather than following the crowd, They thrive on independence and often seek out a life of solitude over the noise and distractions of the modern world. But what motivates this choice to detach? In this video, we'll dive deep into the psyche of Sigma males and explore the key reasons they choose to step away from society. 1. They reject groupthink. Sigma males often find themselves detaching from society as a result of their steadfast rejection of groupthink and the pervasive herd mentality found in many social environments. Unlike those who may follow popular opinions with little introspection, Sigma males place immense value on independent thought and deep critical analysis. They are driven by a strong need to question, challenge, and reflect, rather than simply conforming to fit in with the masses. This dedication to self-determined beliefs can lead them to stand alone, but they are willing to make that trade-off if it means staying true to their inner compass. Their refusal to conform, even when pressured by the expectations of others, can create tension and misunderstanding within social circles. Some may see Sigma males as contrarians, rebels, or even outsiders. This friction can isolate them from more mainstream groups, but it also solidifies their unique identity as individuals, unafraid to defy societal norms and uphold their own values. This willingness to detach from collective thinking allows them to retain a clear and authentic sense of self, making them truly stand apart. 2. They resist superficiality. Many Sigma males find themselves increasingly detached from society, especially as they grow disillusioned with the superficial nature that dominates social media culture. In a world where image, curated lifestyles, and surface-level interactions are often prioritized over authenticity, Sigma males quickly become frustrated. They can easily discern the artificiality behind carefully constructed online personas, leading them to reduce or even eliminate their participation in these platforms. Instead of seeking digital validation, they prioritize real-world connections that offer depth and genuine meaning. This detachment from the virtual world can make Sigma males seem disconnected or out of sync with modern society, where an active online presence is often equated with social status and relevance. While others may chase likes, followers, and fleeting online fame, Sigma males prefer to invest their time in more meaningful pursuits. Their focus on substance over style not only differentiates them from the crowd, but further underscores their rejection of societal norms that place appearance over authenticity. By walking away from the superficiality of social media, they reaffirm their commitment to living a life of genuine purpose. 3. Frustrated by shallow talk. Have you ever found yourself exhausted by the repetitive cycle of shallow interactions, where discussions rarely venture beyond the surface? It's as if words are exchanged, but the true substance, the deeper layers of understanding, remain untouched. For Sigma males, this is a common frustration. They often detach from societal norms because they find many of the interactions they encounter to be void of real depth. In social settings, Sigma males are frequently confronted with conversations that revolve around trivial topics, gossip, idle chit-chat, or surface-level pleasantries. For them, such exchanges offer little value and barely scratch the surface of meaningful dialogue. It's not that they are incapable of engaging in small talk. Rather, it's that they find such interactions mentally and emotionally draining. These shallow conversations fail to engage their intellect, leaving them feeling unchallenged and uninspired. As a result, Sigma males often choose to detach from these situations entirely. They seek out conversations that ignite their curiosity, challenge their perspectives, and push the boundaries of their thinking. For them, true engagement comes from discussions that delve into significant topics, whether philosophical, scientific, or deeply personal. This need for meaningful connection drives them to distance themselves from environments where they feel mentally stifled, allowing them to preserve their energy for exchanges that truly matter. 4. They struggle finding connections. Sigma males often find themselves walking the edge of societal circles, not because they lack the social skills to fit in, but because they struggle to find individuals who align with their values and intellectual pursuits. This difficulty in forming authentic connections is a recurring challenge for them, one that often reinforces their sense of detachment. In many cases, Sigma males experience isolation due to their unwillingness to settle for superficial relationships. However, finding like-minded individuals who share their passion for intellectual or philosophical discussions can feel like searching for a needle in a haystack. This often leads to a paradoxical situation. The more they detach from conventional social groups, the more isolated they become, making it even harder to find the genuine connections they desire. They may choose solitude over the shallow companionship readily available, which can create a reinforcing cycle of isolation.
No
the
shit.
very yearning for authentic relationships can drive them further into solitude, as they prioritize quality over quantity in their social interactions.
Buď budú
Despite
šmaci,
this, Sigma males
alebo
continue
nebude
to hold
nikto.
out for those rare,
Nebudem v
meaningful
kontakte s
connections,
kokotmi.
even if it means walking their path alone for extended periods. 5. They distrust mainstream media. Sigma males often detach from society due to their deep-rooted cynicism toward mainstream media and the propaganda that frequently accompanies it. They are not easily influenced by the narratives pushed by mass media, preferring to seek out alternative sources of information that resonate with their unwavering commitment to truth. These men are not satisfied with surface-level information or easy explanations. They dig deeper, driven by an insatiable curiosity and a relentless need to understand the world around them. While many individuals might accept the information they're given without much questioning, Sigma males view the world with a critical eye. Their skepticism isn't born out of a desire to be contrarian or rebellious. It stems from their profound need to uncover the truth, even if it places them in opposition to the prevailing opinions of the majority. They refuse to be swayed by the status quo, opting instead to challenge and dissect what others take at face value. This unyielding quest for truth often sets them apart, further solidifying their detachment from a society they see as too easily swayed by the media machine. For Sigma males, it's not about fitting in with the crowd, but standing firm in their beliefs, even if it means standing alone. 6. They reject rat race. Have you ever felt trapped in a never-ending race where success is determined by wealth, status, and power? Sigma males often detach from society because they reject this rat race mentality, choosing instead to prioritize personal fulfillment and inner happiness over constant competition. For them, life isn't about outdoing others or climbing an arbitrary ladder of success.
Presne
Their
tak.
focus lies in finding genuine satisfaction in their own journey. Sigma males understand that true success is defined not by external achievements, but by inner peace and personal growth. This rejection of conventional societal goals.
Prečo by som sa snažil byť lepší ako kokoti? Byť lepší ako kokot neznamená nič. Prečo by som sa s niekým predbiehal, s niekým naháňal? Sú to ľudia, tupé orgány. Ja potrebujem nájsť skutočného umáka, skutočný zmysel. Potrebujeme skutočne sa zlepšovať a nie predbiehať sa s kokotmi, so zaostalými ľuďmi, kto je v niečom lepší a kto je v niečom horší ako hovno. To nič nerieši na situácii. To je to, čo hovorím stále. To, že ty porazíš kokota, to je si v lige retardov, v nejakej diamantovej alebo v challenge, kdekoľvek si. Súperi s ľuďmi, so zaostalými hovnami. Čo to znamená? Že si najlepší z kokotov. To je stále tá istá téza. Si najlepší z kokotov. Wow. Si s tým spokojný? Geniálne.
Goals often leads them to step away from traditional markers of success. Instead of relentlessly chasing after material gain, they concentrate on what truly matters to them, which can include spiritual growth, self-improvement, and nurturing meaningful relationships. Forward thinkers by nature, Sigma males also prioritize their future selves, ensuring they are living in a way that will provide long-term security and fulfillment as they grow older. Their perspective on success is one that values longevity and purpose over immediate, fleeting rewards. 7. Defy traditional career paths. Have you ever felt the pressure to follow a traditional career path only to discover it doesn't align with your true desires? Or perhaps you've pursued a more unconventional path that speaks to your passions. Sigma males often find themselves detached from society because they actively reject the pressure to conform to standard career paths, which tend to prioritize financial success and social status over personal satisfaction. Rather than settling for a conventional career, Sigma males are drawn to alternative paths that better align with their core values and passions. For them, it's about finding work that resonates deeply with who they are. This decision isn't about avoiding responsibility, but about living a life of authenticity. Sigma males know that sacrificing their inner happiness for the sake of societal expectations leads only to dissatisfaction. By following their own unique path, they often find a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment. Though this may set them apart from the mainstream, they embrace the freedom it brings, unburdened by societal pressures and expectations.
Kámo dělá to mouku? On to hodil na Cranberg Bog. A nejako totálne, on to hodil. Zaujímavé. Zaujímavé.
With time constantly moving forward, it seems that this world is getting stranger and stranger as the days go on. Just a few decades ago, life was much simpler for the average man. People were not glued to their phones, constantly being fed information consciously and subconsciously. Before smartphones and the widespread adoption of the internet, men had much smaller communities that they competed in. Men only had to worry about local competitors in their city. Nowadays, it seems that the average man is at a massive disadvantage because, instead of only having to compete with other men locally, now they must compete on a global level due to the presence of social media. The truth about modern media is that it is carefully constructed to spark engagement and controversy, because outrage leads to more clicks, views, attention, and so on. Unlike alpha or beta males, sigma males see past many of the brainwashing techniques that are transpiring in today's world, often feeling like the majority of people resemble programmed NPCs in a video game, instead of authentic people with their own ideas. Sigmas are the lone wolves among the sheep, charting a unique path with their unconventional approach to life that lends them an air of enigma, setting them apart from society. So why are Sigmas immune to being programmed? Well, in this video, I'll be discussing 8 reasons why Sigma males cannot be brainwashed by society. Number 1, they are unafraid of having unpopular opinions. Due to the tribal instinct that has been ingrained in man that has helped build society, many people's opinions are influenced, if not directly shaped, by the viewpoints of others. Often, these opinions are adopted with the primary intention to fit in, to mirror the sentiment of the crowd, in order to feel accepted within a social group or tribe. These influences are so pervasive that they've almost become a part of our human nature. Yet, Sigma males stand as anomalies in this regard. They are unafraid to hold and express opinions that may not align with popular consensus. They are not threatened by the potential backlash of disagreeing with societal norms. For instance, they may argue that a certain degree of self-interest is necessary for personal growth, a view that society often paints negatively. Similarly, they aren't shy about expressing their thoughts, even if they may be deemed controversial or unconventional, defying the societal norm that one should always strive to be polite and avoid causing discomfort or confrontation. These attitudes underline the independent and self-reliant nature of the Sigma male, setting them apart from the mainstream. Number 2, they question everything. Sigma males are characterized by an insatiable thirst for knowledge and a habit of relentlessly questioning everything. Rather than accepting things as they are presented, Sigma men employ critical thinking to analyze, scrutinize, and dissect information. They prioritize logic over emotion when arriving at conclusions, ensuring their perspectives are informed and rational rather than biased or impulsive. Their naturally inquisitive minds push them to dig deeper, to peel away layers of information until they uncover the underlying truth. This constant quest for understanding prompts them to conduct thorough research on topics that others may simply accept at face value. As a result, they often gain a richer and more comprehensive understanding of a wide array of subjects. Their unrelenting curiosity and skepticism set them apart, equipping them with a broader and deeper understanding of the world around them. Number 3, they are objective thinkers. Many people display a certain stubbornness when it comes to their beliefs, be it religious, political, or even less weighty subjects. They form a particular idea or standpoint and tend to only entertain the opinions that confirm their biases. This phenomenon, known as confirmation bias, involves selectively gathering information that validates one's pre-existing beliefs while disregarding or overlooking data that challenges them. This stubbornness can lead to close-mindedness and a lack of perspective, ultimately hindering personal growth and understanding. Contrarily, Sigma males approach the world with a different mindset. They are characterized by their objectivity and open-mindedness, making it possible for them to view all sides of an issue without becoming overly attached to a particular standpoint. This ability allows them to avoid the pitfalls of confirmation bias, fostering a comprehensive understanding of complex issues. Their willingness to consider differing perspectives and adapt their beliefs in light of new information demonstrates an intellectual flexibility that is crucial for truth-seeking and compromise. Number 4, they are aware of psychological tricks. Sigma males often manage to sidestep the societal brainwashing that can subtly influence the perspectives and behaviors of many people because they are not only intellectually astute, but also emotionally intelligent, with a deep understanding of psychology. This knowledge equips them with a protective lens, enabling them to decipher the undercurrents of manipulation and control that often go unnoticed. Sigma men are familiar with the plethora of psychological tricks employed in advertising, politics, media, and social structures, which primes them to critically analyze information rather than absorbing it unquestioned. This awareness, combined with emotional intelligence, empowers them to navigate the world independently, discerning truth from fabrication, and making decisions based on logical reasoning rather than succumbing to societal pressure. Their ability to understand and regulate their emotions and empathize with others further enhances their ability to resist manipulation, fostering their autonomy and unique perspective. Number 5, they are eccentric in their vision of the world. Sigma males exhibit an eccentric vision of the world that sets them apart from most. This is largely a consequence of their strong sense of autonomy and self-reliance. Unlike many who depend heavily on the support of others to shape their life's course, Sigmas carve their own path. They don't wait for opportunities to come to them. Instead, they take matters into their own hands, charting their course and creating their destiny through relentless hard work and unwavering determination. Their perspective on the world is therefore significantly different, often resulting in unconventional approaches and ideas that may seem peculiar to others. While a good portion of society might desire a helping hand with shortcuts to success, Sigma males derive immense satisfaction from the process of striving, achieving, and knowing that their success is the fruit of their labor. This preference for earned success further embellishes their eccentricity, revealing a worldview where self-reliance and personal endeavor hold paramount importance. Number 6, they always question the motives behind everything. Sigma males are constantly dissecting the motives behind people's actions or decisions. This is not a cynical or paranoid trait, but rather a strategic one rooted in their desire to comprehend the world and the people around them more accurately. They're aware that people often operate based on hidden motives, and by questioning these potential underlying intentions, Sigmas are better able to discern the genuine from the deceitful. This ability to dissect motivations offers them a protective shield against manipulation or brainwashing, allowing them to carefully filter out those with ill intentions while aligning with people of good character. This capacity to separate the good from the bad further underscores their self-reliant nature and adds to their overall resilience, making them less susceptible to fall prey to exploitative behaviors. Number 7. They constantly seek wisdom and truth. Sigma males are deep thinkers, endlessly probing the depths of knowledge and truth. They are philosophical by nature, often ruminating on the profound questions of life and existence. Their insatiable curiosity propels them towards constant learning and self-improvement, and they are always on the lookout for wise individuals from whom they can learn. They view life as an opportunity for constant growth and evolution, and are relentless in their pursuit of wisdom. Because of their keen discernment and profound introspective abilities, Sigma men excel at distinguishing between people who hold true wisdom and those who simply parrot what they've heard. This ability to differentiate the wise from the superficial not only saves them from meaningless interactions, but also helps them cultivate relationships with individuals who can add value to their lives and enrich their understanding of the world. Number 8. They value their lone wolf, independent mindset. Sigma males operate on a different frequency from the society, as they often distance themselves from the conventional modes of interaction, such as routine social events or pervasive social media platforms. Their detachment from the usual social conventions isn't driven by disdain or disregard for society, but rather a strong preference for independence and self-sufficiency. Sigmas cherish their autonomy and the freedom it provides to live life according to their principles and values. The Sigma's lone wolf mentality is underpinned by an unwavering belief in self-reliance, where external influences and societal expectations are met with skepticism. This unique approach to life gives Sigma males the liberty to forge their own path and live life on their own terms, unperturbed by societal dictates or the pressure to conform. If you agree with the points I made in this video, let me know in the comments. For more videos on Sigma males, check out some other videos on this channel. Thank you for watching. For those looking to achieve greatness, like the video and subscribe for more. We upload multiple times per week. Click here to see why no one can control a Sigma male.
To sú sprostý. Hlúpy človek nevie nikdy ovládať menej hlúpeho človeka. Jednoduché, no. Ľudia sú zaostala, nahnitá, sprostá, odrovnaná rasa. A byť súčasťou tejto komunity, byť človekom je to najhoršie, čo sa mi mohlo stať. To najhoršie. Narodiť sa ako človek. Oh man. Dobre, toto bude asi jeden z posledných kšeftov. Jeden z posledných fúšiek, očividne. Jeden z posledných krkožrutov. Kto vie, či to takisto sa nedozvieme, či Haščáková bola alebo nebola kvalitná osoba. To sa nikdy nedozvieme už. A veľa ľudí sa nedozvieme, či sú alebo nie sú kvalitní. A musíme s tým žiť. S tou nevedomosťou, ktorá nás bude náveky škrieť. Bola Haščáková alebo nebola kvalitná osoba? Bola to tupaňa alebo nebola to tupaňa? To nikdy nedozvieme. Lebo ja z neho smútim, lebo som ho počúval dosť často. Ale čo ak smútim za hlúpou osobou? Lebo ten MCA, ten vyzerá byť ako totálny neandertálec. Ako neskutočne zlá osoba, neuveriteľná. Všetky dôkazy, ktoré sú k dispozícii, hovoria, že MCA je masívne zlý človek. Respektíve slušne zlý neandertálec, takže sa povedzme. Slušne zlý neandertálec. Alright? Tie dôkazy hovoria takou rečou. Tie nahrávky, ktoré som počul, stále chce byť v popredí, chce byť hviezda, chce byť hviezda medzi ľuďmi, chceš byť najlepší z hlupákov. To sú ambície. Čo to z teba robí? Ne, to nemá zmysel, to je jedno. To je absolútne jedno. Ľudia sú, čo ľudia sú. A vždy budú, čo budú. Vysoko pochybujem, že ľudská rasa niekedy začne Dobre. Ideme rozbiť tie veci ešte ako poslednú vec a balíme, dobre? Stačilo na dnes. Fúčka je hotová, kšefty sú hotové, filozofia je zaženaná. Rozbijeme veka, smeka. Rozbijeme Goula Dragona. Odtiaľ to rozbijeme Bolstera. Regeneračná exkavátora. Nocturnala. To je všetko. Takže my balíme, páni. Snáď sa vidíme zajtra. Na čierno samozrejme ešte pustím o celej hodine zmutované eventy, ale čo sa týka mňa, ja idem raziť Tulsu Kinga, dorazíme dneska celého pravdepodobne. To sú krátke diely. A vy pôjdete robiť to, čo pôjdete robiť, lízať genitálie alebo iné špecifické aktivity, ktoré vám teda sedia na vašu mozgovú frekvenciu.